is proud to present a Benny Broadcasting of the Ozarks production. Touchdown! This is Camdenton Lakers football. It's time for the Winter Shelton Real Estate Group pregame show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Camdenton Laker football. I'm Denny Benny. It's my good friend Steve Schneider. Say hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
That's all I get, huh? The money I pay you, and that's what I get?
Actually, I'm on overtime giving the money you pay me.
Hey, good to be back in the friendly confines of the jaws of Death Stadium at Camdenton High School.
Absolutely.
Man, rough road trip down to Branson last week, Steve.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, Denny, just, the game is obviously something we want to put in the rearview mirror and move on. But the takeaway that we had, we mentioned it on the air last week, was, Carson Durning, he goes down in the second quarter, and it leads pretty much directly to 3 drives from Branson that all put board. So we were 35. We got down to 35-0. They turned on the mercy clock. They did not pull their starters. They left their starters in, and Carson comes back in the game. We get the only points in the fourth quarter, get 2 touchdowns, and so ended the game on a high note. And, yeah, it's a tough loss. Fortunately, it was not a conference game, so, it's not going to matter when it gets down to the playoffs. But it's something that they didn't – Lakers could have easily quit. A lesser team could have.
And I've got great news on Carson Durning. Steve and I both thought he tweaked his knee because the turf at Branson was like 2 inches long. Yeah. And it was just kind of that new age turf that everybody's going to, but you need different spikes or cleats for that. And nobody on the Lakers had them. There were kids falling down, just feeling awkward playing on that turf. I thought he got his leg hung up in that turf, and he tweaked it because it was a safety slide. He just went in for a quick slide so he didn't get hit. Good news is he had one of the braces on with the metal apparatus up and down both sides, and it got bent.
Oh.
So he couldn't straighten his leg out to get off the field. So he hopped off the field on his off leg. They worked for probably 10 minutes trying to get that brace put back together, and finally got him back on this. Tell you what, we've got the third member of our broadcast crew, Daniel Letson, standing by with the head coach of the Camdenton Lakers, Par Pitts. Daniel, go ahead.
Excited to be sitting here with Coach Pitts. Hey, we got a little bit of a breeze. Talk about a nice, cool, almost fallish type weather. Got the Sedalia Smith Cotton Tigers in town. Alumni night for us. Just talk about the night for us.
It's a great night here at the Jaws of Death. I mean, it's going to be perfect weather. Bringing guys back that maybe haven't been back for a while and reconnect and then go out and play good football.
Talked about the tale of two halves against Branson last week. Second half, making adjustments, making it really work. Started clicking, finishing on the offensive side. Defensive, just being able to wrap up, rally tackle, play a lot better in the second half. How do you translate the success in the second half into a week of preparation for the Sedalia Smith Cotton Tigers?
Well, we put our guys in a better position the second half to be aggressive and be on the attack, on the offensive. And that's what we have to do, for 4 quarters tonight. And limit their big plays. They got a big play threat in the passing game and really pretty good in the run game if you overload one side or the other. So we're going to have to be able to play balanced but very aggressive and attacking.
Kind of talked about the tactics of tonight offensively. Seen our offense really stride and play well, connect a lot, 40 sometimes a game almost. What has to happen tonight for us to keep having that success and convert a little bit better inside the red zone?
Well, we got to take care of the football. We got to avoid turnovers. Those are the ones that kill your drives and drops as well. And so our guys have really rebounded this week in practice and are doing a better job of that. We got to score in the red zone, and that was primarily our focus this week. And so hopefully it's going to pay off tonight.
Knock on wood, whatever it is. Any injury report that anybody needs to be aware of leading into tonight?
No, everybody's healthy and ready to go.
That's Coach Pitts, guys. Coach Pitts, thank you for your time.
Yep, appreciate it.
Hey, it is beautiful out here, guys. Going to be a fantastic night of football. Rain, stay away. I think it's subsided. Great day at Bob Shore Stadium, Jaws of Death Stadium. We got old alumni here. It's just fun to see all this purple. Let's take on the Smith Cotton Tigers and whip their tails. Back to you, Jim.
There you go. Daniel Edson, our sideline report brought to you by HMI Fireplace Shops. And the coach's interview brought to you by Jack's Sporting Goods in Camdenton. Is where I got all my stuff.
Oh, yeah,
my
great
hat.
shirt.
Well, not the shirt, but the hat.
Oh, the hat.
Yeah, we got the hats there.
Very good. Very
Anyway, full line apparel shop for Lakers.
Absolutely.
Laker fans, you can go in there. You'll find everything you need at Jack's Sporting Goods. in Camdenton. Need to tell you that we are broadcasting live in the Kelly Sport broadcast booth, and tonight's game is brought to you by Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC, as they do all the Lake Area high school teams, and we appreciate their support of all high school athletics.
Just to kind of pick up a little bit where we left off before we broke for the sideline interview, Denny, is Carson Durnan with that, and as you explained, it makes a lot of sense because he did come back and he was good in that fourth quarter. But even with the time he was out, and he missed most of the second quarter, he still put up 403 yards in the air.
Right.
Okay, and 37 of 55 and two touchdowns. So, would the outcome of the game been different if he hadn't had that equipment problem? It would have been different. Would it have been enough? I don't know. But it's something that the Lakers, I look for them to rebound tonight. We got Smith Cotton in. They are 0-2 on the season. They lost their opener to Warrensburg 42-26, and then they had a rough night last week. They're losing to Rockbridge 50-0. So, and I think in reviewing the stats, they might have had their quarterback that Bo Gray, he might have been hurt because there was a backup. One of the wide receivers had several passing attempts, and so, I think that's something that...
You talk about the Branson game, would he have made that much of a difference? He was throwing the ball with accuracy, and the Lakers were having problems catching it. That was the issue last week, and then a couple of unfortunate fumbles and the big turnovers at inopportune times gave Branson great field position. But you can't have the drops. You got to clean up the drops this week because Carson Durnan was on the money, but he throws a hard ball. I mean, that ball's coming in there like a Nolan Ryan fastball, and you better be ready for it and have the appropriate hands up or down.
Well, and that's the thing. Coming. And then, just work that ball into your body. When it hits your hands, just have your hands moving towards your body so you can cradle that, kind of like a little shock absorber, if you will, because he can zip the ball in there.
I don't know if you noticed during the warm-ups tonight, Carson Durnan's got a different knee brace on tonight. So now he's not going to try and fight that one with the big metal down both sides of his knee. This is more of an elastic type of brace, and I think it'll serve him well.
Maybe he took it down to High Tech Auto Body, and they got the bend out of it and patched it up, a little bit of welding.
Wow!
Hey, if I had a metal brace and I bent it, that's where I'd take it.
Well, you bend your truck. That's why you're familiar with High Tech, but they do a great job nonetheless.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a quick break. Be back with more from Camdenton High School. Tonight, it's Sedalia Smith Cotton taking on the Camdenton Lakers on MoSportsZone.com and Mix92.7 Sports.
No pressure, low prices.
Hi, this is Jason at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. Hewlett has been serving the Lake area for over 54 years, and we're proud to offer the lowest prices combined with a friendly, no-pressure environment. We are proud to offer our price match guarantee. You can buy locally without all the hassles and pressures of a big dealer, but still be confident you're getting the lowest prices on your purchase. I invite you to come experience the Hewlett difference today. Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton.
No pressure, low prices. That's the way we do it. Shop Hewlett. ShopHewlett.com.
Are you looking for a dream home? Whether it's a waterfront property, luxury home, condo, or commercial development, you need a real estate team that knows the area inside and out. You need your favorite real estate team, the Ed Schmidt Team. The Ed Schmidt Team is a group of award-winning realtors who are passionate about helping you find your perfect property. They have the expertise, experience, and enthusiasm to make your real estate journey a smooth and successful one. Contact them today at favoritelake.team.com. Your favorite real estate team, the Ed Schmidt Team, powered by eXp Realty.
Faith, dedication, and discipline are the Bill of Rights for Central Fitness of Patriots Gym. Central Fitness of Patriots Gym grants freedom like our Constitution to work out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 3 specific rooms for cardio, weights, and stretching, all in a clean atmosphere with showers available for the workout before work. Athletic training program with age groups and adult programs offered this fall with certified NAMS trainer. Limited time slots available before and after school. Central Fitness of Patriots Gym is a proud supporter of Camdenton Lakers. Look them up online, Instagram, and Facebook. Across from Hewlett's.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Attention all contractors, homeowners, and equipment enthusiasts. United Rentals has everything you need. That's right, and if they don't, they'll go to work to find it or order the piece of equipment that you need. With one of the largest fleets in the country, they carry everything from man lifts and telehandlers to skid steers and excavators. United Rentals not only rents, they sell used equipment as well. Looking for equipment service? Look no further than United Rentals to take care of your fleet. Take Highway 42 to Blue Ridge Road. United Rentals, helping you build the future.
Tradition runs in the family. Family vacation, family Sunday dinner, and family holiday gatherings. Lake of the Ozarks boaters find top quality boats and service at Kelly's Port. The same owner and manager for over 40 years. Now that's a tradition. Start your own family tradition on a new Regal boat or Bennington pontoon, backed by highly trained and certified technicians. Kelly's Port on Business 54 in Osage Beach, the marina on Dude Ranch Road, or online kellysport.com. Book your winterization now.
Football!
Take the field.
Game on! Back to the Camdenton Lakers football pregame and kickoff show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Well, welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium, beautiful Camdenton, Missouri. You know, I never really took in the aesthetics. We're on a hill, man. I mean, you look over there, you can almost see Lebanon.
Yeah, I can see Russia from my house. Okay, but yeah, no, it's a beautiful facility, Denny. You know, we commented on it every year, and of course, we get to see a lot of other facilities as we do these year over year. And the Camdenton, the jaws of death here, that's right up there with the best of them. You know, it really is. The school takes really good care of the facility, the field, the fans, very respectful. They pack this place in, you know, every home game. So, you know, looking forward to an exciting night tonight. Get back on the winning track, you know, with the Lakers. I think we got a good opportunity against Smith Cotton, and it is a conference game, so it's very important.
Right.
You know, nothing to take lightly. I wouldn't look at their last week's score just like I wouldn't look at ours. So it's go out there, and it's, as Coach Pitts says, it's, you know, we want to be 1-0 at the end of the night.
Hey, you know what? I've got some at halftime. We'll get to this. But, you know, we always talk about the band and how good this Camdenton marching band is. They have got this year already and last year a slew of awards. I mean, like Midwest Championship and all of this. And
awesome.
I've got it in an email. We'll try and get to it. You got your eyes on tonight?
Yes,
oh,
I
good,
do.
Good. So I'll let you read it at halftime.
That's right there, buddy.
But we're always amazed on how tight this band is and how good they sound. And we go all over the state covering these other schools. And, boy, this Camdenton Laker band is well awarded, and for good reason.
And always something to be proud of.
Yep.
You know, that's a great program here at Camdenton.
Well, it's not just football. I mean, it's everything. You go up and down the line. Coach Daniel Edson, who we just had on camera just moments ago, is the basketball coach here. He's a good basketball coach. I'm telling you, give him a couple of years to get his kids in a groove, and he's going to have something this year. He's got a good bunch that he's going to be working with later in the year in basketball.
That's awesome. You know, I got Coach Wayne that gives me a little sheet before every game.
Yep.
And I love it. So, Coach Wayne, thank you again for keeping track of this. But, you know, this is the 65th year for this program. It's also the 65th year for yours truly. So, you know, I started out about the same time the football program. But amazing, the Lakers' overall record, 527, 157 losses and 7 ties.
You're just talking about your broadcast career, right?
No.
Yeah.
if it's you do it in seconds, that's about right. Or what's left
dog
of my broadcast career. Yeah, Coach Parr, overall record for Coach Parr Pitts, 105-77. At Camdenton, he's 9-4. Our record, Camdenton's record against Smith Cotton over that 65 years, we are undefeated against Smith Cotton at 21 wins and no losses.
Well, I don't see that changing tonight.
I hope not.
I really don't.
You know, that's something to take to really, but you know, it's like we say, Denny, it's any given Friday,
right?
And so you know, it's not anything to go to sleep on. It's be crisp. It's, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the other side of the ball. You got to execute and play your game.
And the Lakers beat Branson last week in the second half, 14-0.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it was just it was a cascading events.
Yeah.
It just kept rolling downhill, and one thing led to another. A drop pass killed a drive. A fumble killed a drive, and give Branson a lot of credit. That's why they're ranked 9th in the state. They're a good football team, and I'm guessing they moved up this week after that convincing win over Camdenton last week.
I actually have that information. They're up to 7th.
I expected that.
So, yeah, in our conference, we got Helias is ranked 3rd in the state in Class 5. And then you got Branson at 7, and then Camdenton is ranked 17th in the state.
Did you hear what Helias did last week?
No, I did not, other than their
90-something to 28.
Wow.
It was 75-0 at halftime. This is the Helias Crusaders. I've never heard a score like that.
I think we play them next week, right here in the jaws of death. So
giddy up.
This is a great game to work out the kinks, get rid of the mistakes and play a near perfect football game tonight. Because, think of this as getting in tune for a heck of a game we're going to have against Helias.
Steve, I can understand a 35-zip skunk at half, okay? I can see how that can happen when it was rolling downhill like it did once the ball got rolling. But 75-0?
That's hard to do. Because if you run it all up in the first half, because it was actually 28-0. I misspoke earlier at half last week against Branson. They scored 1 in the third quarter, and then we got 2 touchdowns and 14 points in the fourth quarter. Okay. But the only way you run up 75 points in a game with a mercy clock is you do it all in the first half. Okay, because that way the mercy clock doesn't kick in until after that. But that's that's crazy numbers.
Somebody's got to be able to put a helmet on somebody somewhere.
Yeah,
75.
Well,
I mean, we can tackle them from up. Well, maybe not.
Rockbridge putting up 50 against the Smith Cotton Tigers last week, and not giving up any points.
And another team in the conference, Capital City, who I have it on good authority. You know what my good authority is?
Who's your good authority?
Their equipment supplier.
Oh, okay.
You know him. Drew Phillips?
Drew Phillips, yes, okay.
He had to order 2 5XL pants for the nose guard at Capital City.
I thought you were going to say for the radio booth. But
matching.
If I wore my pads, okay. But
you and me both, brother. Anyway, it's got a big nose guard at Capital City, and they just said it's hard to do anything with them. We're going to take a quick break and enjoy the national anthem as played by the Camdenton Laker Marching Band. Back in 3 minutes, this is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home at Lake of the Ozarks, meet the Matt Ford team with Keller Williams Realty, your trusted family-owned and operated real estate experts. With 20 years of experience, Matt Ford, along with his sons Chase and Brady, Levi Whittle and Michael Lloyd, offer unmatched local knowledge and personalized service. From the first showing to realizing your dream, they've got you covered. Join them at their office on the square for tailgating before every Camdenton football home game. The Matt Ford team, your home team realtor.
Heart attacks don't follow a 9-to-5 schedule. And neither do we. At Lake Regional, a full heart attack response team is on call day and night. It's a demanding job. But then again, we never mind being woken up by our neighbors. Lake Regional Health System. Our commitment runs deep.
Where'd you get that grin? Right above your chin.
Andy's Autumn of Awesome is here, and so are my hand-dipped caramel apples, made the old-fashioned way with Granny Smith apples and creamy caramel. Try double-dipped, roasted pecan or Reese's Pieces for a delicious dip back in time. Now at Andy's Frozen Custard.
With a smile at Andy's, top your day. With a smile at Andy's, top your day.
Porter's Ace is committed to helping our neighbors and our communities. And because we're in the neighborhood, we can deliver anything you need. So shop in store or online for whatever your home or yard needs. Choose from top brands like Milwaukee, Steel, Traeger, and Benjamin Moore. Then pick up in store, curbside, or we'll deliver your order right to your home. What you need in stock with the people who know how to help. Porter's Ace in Lori, and now in Osage Beach. Porter's, we're here to help.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Celebrate 40 years in business and smooth sailing with Econolift, your trusted partner for 40 years. Their top-notch boat lifts are crafted for the roughest waters, ensuring your vessel stays safe and secure with the best trained crew at your service. They'll lift your boating experience to new heights. Choose Econolift, where quality meets durability for 40 years. Smooth seas start with Econolift because your boat deserves the best.
Where there's smoke, there's barbecue. Hi, I'm Greg Dierberg. You heard that right. No liquid smoke flavor at Dierberg's. It's all smoked fresh with apple and cherry wood at each one of our stores. From brisket and wings to my personal favorite, smoked salmon. If you can smoke it, Bob's Barbecue has it. It's time to rethink your BBQ and try something truly extraordinary. Stop by and see what's smoking today. It's fresh, it's friendly, and for slow smoke barbecue, it's Dierberg's.
Football!
Take the field.
Game on! Back to the Camdenton Lakers football pregame and kickoff show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back, everybody. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider, live in the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. And what a great night for football. You know, tomorrow's supposed to be back up to 85 or 86 right? For the high, and just perfect conditions tonight. 73 degrees at game time, and it will only drop to about 68 degrees. So not much difference or variance over the course of the night, but a little bit of breeze down on the field. And did you catch which way? Yeah, it's really not.
It's kind of coming in our face here in the booth, but that could be swirling around. So, tough to say, Denny. And we'll find out. They don't have flags on the goalpost that I could see. So, if they got flags on the other goalpost at the top.
You know who had flags on their goalpost? Who? Branson. Wonder why.
Because their kicker. Yeah. Okay, got it.
What was his name? Eilard?
I'd have to pull it up, but look for him to be playing in D1 college.
You know who's already got their eye on him after watching MoSportsZone? True story.
Yeah.
UCM up in Warrensburg.
Is that right? Very good.
Coach says, "How do I get a hold of this kid?"
Yeah.
You know the route. You got to call the school and get the proper credentials. But he goes, they watched Greg Hassler, who does such a great job for our stations up in Warrensburg, covers UCM. University of Central Missouri Mules on Saturdays. And so Friday night, he scans MoSportsZone, watches all the high school kids play, and was pretty impressed with it, all the different games we were doing and how we were able to bring it all together. And he was talking about, okay, I got this kid's name written down. Coach says he's interested. What do I need to do? Well, let Coach handle it from there. If you gave him a name, that's all he's going to need.
Yeah, because in warm-ups, that kid was kicking 60-yarders. He's kicking it from midfield and going through the uprights.
At the 50-yard line.
Yeah, so that's a 60-yard boot, and it was going through with room to spare. So.
That's the thicker kicker range, right?
Yep, that's right.
At Mizzou last year, he was kicking them 61, 62.
He was my hero.
Yeah.
Okay.
For good reason.
Yeah, I don't have to just aspire to curling. Okay, I just got to get my legs warmed up. So. We are in the Missouri, or the Central Missouri Activities Conference, the CMAC, and so Camdenton then last year was their last in the Ozark Conference, and just one more stats from Coach Wayne here. Overall, Camdenton in the Ozark Conference was 154-40 over the years. Bob Shore was 68-8 in the conference. Wow. His son Jeff 79-30, and then Coach Parr was 7-2 last year. So
we're going to see if we can get Bob Shore up here at some point.
Absolutely.
It might not happen tonight, but we've already had Jeff Shore on the air with us at halftime, and we're going to try and get Bob Shore. And then Coach Machino is always wandering around the stadium. We'll see if we can facilitate that as well. But you talk about some great perspectives on the game of football. I mean, we sit up here, and we're armchair quarterbacks. Of course, we kind of halfway think we know what we're doing until we talk to them. And then it's out the window. Okay, I get it now. Now I understand. Now I comprehend. But, great coaching minds. And Parr Pitts, out of the same mold.
I think so.
Played for Bob Shore. And,
7-2 last year in the conference play, and 1-0 in conference play right now. And so, look for that same tradition just to pick up.
I don't know if you brought any mention of this, Steve, but Sedalia Smith Cotton is 0-2 on the young season.
Yeah.
And got beat pretty handily with their quarterback out last week. So.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who starts for him tonight, Danny. I was not able to get that information, and I'm assuming he had an injury because one of their wide receivers had quite a few attempts last week, Dax Whisker. And so, it's something we'll see who comes out tonight. Hopefully, Bo Gray is all back in shape and ready to start the game, because that's who we'll want to see. We want to play against their best.
Best news I've had was Carson Durnan had an issue with his brace and not a knee.
No, when he hobbled off the field, he was like just hopping off, no pressure on the one leg. So.
He couldn't bend his brace.
No. And so, it's something that's good news. And it's basically an equipment malfunction as opposed to a physical injury. So
it looks like he's got more of a copper fit type brace on tonight. It's a little bit more flexible and gives him a little bit more movement. And Carson can fly, man. If he gets out in the open, watch him take off downfield. He has no fear.
No.
He wants to get yards, whether he's passing or whether he's running. But again, what an accomplishment last week for Carson to come back in the game after sitting out a quarter and throw for 408, was it?
Four.
That's not a bad night.
Yeah, over 400. And 2 touchdowns, to go with that.
In 3 quarters.
In basically he did that, in 3 quarters of play, Denny, and with all not to mention the drop passes and things like that, that kind of hurt his stats. Yeah. So it's one of those things that as good as Branson was last week, I think you have a couple different things happen, a couple of catches are made, and I think we win that game. And so it's nice to know that we can play with them. It's also a good test of the character of the Laker team, which you always know that's there. But when you see it on display, they're down 35-0 in the third quarter. The mercy clock's on. They don't give up. They get the ball back. They get Carson back out on the field, and they score the final 2 touchdowns of the game.
Well, Camdenton had a problem stopping Branson in the first half. Let's face it.
Yeah.
They tallied a bunch of points. But when you give them the ball, when you've got 3 or 4 3-and-outs, and then you've got, a fumble, and they get possession of that, and like any good team does, they marched right down the field, put it in the end zone.
Yeah.
And it just got lopsided so quickly.
Yeah, and too many times, Denny, they're starting their drive inside Laker territory, and they had the short fields, most of that night. But again, we just need to pick up where we left off in the fourth quarter and get on top of Smith Cotton here tonight and just keep the foot on the gas pedal, man. I messed that up.
Captains for both teams approaching midfield. We're getting ready for the coin toss in tonight's contest, brought to you by Duncan Diamonds and Fine Jewelry.
There you go.
I always want to say Duncan, too.
I do as well. They had to give up the number. We talked about it. They'd be like Duncan 7 or 8 by now. So, there's only so many sequels you can tack on that. But
so the coin toss forthcoming. Let's see if Charles upstairs on camera 1 can get us a shot, whether it's heads or tails.
Well, that'd be a zoom lens.
He's got it. The nice thing about having these 4K cameras and all the new generation technology that we have available to us?
Yeah.
You can see everything. You know what the problem with them is? You can see everything.
You can see everything.
Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, I got to shave.
Steve and I got to shave
on Fridays now. Okay?
Hiding behind the radio for
used
a lot
to be,
of years.
I didn't have to shave on Fridays at all. Now I got to trim it up and go to my trailer. So Lakers win the toss, Denny, and they defer to the second half.
Lakers will defend the end zone to our right. Smith Cotton to our left. And it looks like the quarterback is in street clothes tonight.
Yes.
That's Bo Gray out there for the coin toss, number 5, with just his jersey and some jeans on tonight. So we will not be worrying about Bo Gray. And you alluded to it, Steve. You hate to see kids miss out. You want their best.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see who they got ready this week to take that spot. Last week, they filled out the rest of the game after the injury then with that Dax Whisker, if I'm saying that correct. He's actually listed as a wide receiver, and he had several pass attempts in the stats. So we'll see if that's who, takes the field for them at quarterback or if they've got somebody else.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because they do have another one slated as a quarterback, and Ian Jackson. But it was Whisker last week filling out the rest of the game. And like you said, he's a wide receiver and a strong safety. So Durnan will kick it away. Note Durnan's left leg. He doesn't have the big bulky brace on. That's more like that copper fit type of apparatus he's got on there. It seems to be moving a lot more freely. and hopefully that'll play into his advantage and the Laker advantage as the game progresses here. Smith Cotton from Sedalia, and the Camdenton Lakers ready to go here, waiting on a whistle. And Dernan will kick off. Pretty dramatic there by the officiating crew. And finally, the kick will go right down the middle, skipping off the turf, fielded at about the 7-yard line. Return starts up the middle right there, and Lakers able to corral him at the 34-yard line. Tough going on the interior of the field. Looked like he and Staten on the return. So the Lakers, the Smith Cotton Tigers will take over on their own 34-yard line. Nice return by Staten.
Yeah, and it could have been longer. We just caught a sleeve. One of the Camden Lakers coverage just caught a sleeve, was able to slow him up enough to get him down. Otherwise, it could have gone a lot longer today.
This will be Whisker at quarterback, out of the shotgun. Fakes left, runs it left. Oh, great blitz and coverage by the Camdenton Lakers.
Number 57, Paul Muff.
Paul Muff, man, has been all over the field for the Lakers this year. And I like that one. That might be our Andy's frozen custard jackhammer hit of the game right there. Paul Muff, I like it.
They've got the Andy's frozen custard right down there by the concession stand, too. I saw Joey Hom earlier loaded up.
2nd down, 9. Whisker to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Tucks it down. Back to the line of scrimmage. And is there a flag? Yeah, flag came out at the end of that. I don't know if they caught part of his face mask or not, but it appeared right at the point of tackle. The flag was pulled out and thrown down. Face mask against the Camdenton Lakers. And I think it was more inadvertent. And it is. So only 5 yards. And it still brings up a 3rd down and 5. Right about the 40-yard line for Sedalia Smith Cotton.
Well, it'll actually be 2nd down because they'll get the down back off the
that's
penalty.
right. You're right.
So basically 2 downs to get this next 4 yards.
So Whisker out of the shotgun, wants to throw, looking to the right sideline. Boy, hit immediately. Wow. Nice tackle. That's Bowen in defense. And Bowen just leveled him. As soon as he caught that football, there was nowhere to go. Bowen smothered him like a blanket. 3rd down and 1. Pretty nice ball, though, by Whisker for not being a quarterback.
I know.
He looks like a quarterback, has the stature of a QB. 6'3", junior, 180 pounds is Whisker. 3rd down and 1. Lakers trying to get a stop here. Whisker takes a snap, hands off right up the gut. Ball was bobbled coming through the line, but it's enough for the 1st down, and it's going to move the chains for the Tigers. First down brought to you by Pacific Pools. You just joined us. It's the Smith Cotton Tigers from Sedalia taking on the Camdenton Lakers. Just underway here. First possession of the game. Whisker out of the shotgun. Brings a man left to right. He resets in the slot. Whisker wants to throw. In trouble. Finds a man open at the 45. Nice pass again by Whisker. He doesn't look like a wideout to me. He looks really comfortable playing quarterback.
I'm pretty sure he got a lot of practice this week.
Yeah, I bet he did. But that arm and that arm strength, he just threw a strike for 9 yards. 2nd down and 1. And Whiskers got the Tigers moving across midfield at the 45-yard line of Camdenton. And Whisker will work out of the shotgun as per usual. Boy, hit at the line of scrimmage. Driven back. Big push by the Camdenton Lakers on that right side of the line. Brady Mills came crashing through there on a blitz and was able to take the runner down, and a loss of 2. Boy, he shot that gap so quick. Got to the ball carrier untouched. You know what's amazing to me, Steve, is we watch these young Camdenton Lakers mature. There's a lot of sophomores on the field for the Lakers this year. 3rd down and 3. Whisker to throw, flushed out of the pocket. He's got an opening. He's going to run for the first down and slides down at the 40-yard line. Cedarwall very close to drawing a flag there as he went skipping over the top of the quarterback, Whisker.
Well, great decision by the Smith Cotton QB, Whisker, and just there was nothing open. The pocket was kind of collapsing, and he saw an opening and just sprinted out, Denny. Fast and big. He's a big kid.
Another Pacific Pools first down for the Smith Cotton Tigers at the 41-yard line of Camdenton. Whisker out of the shotgun, twins to the left side, hands off, up the middle. Ooh. Nothing there. Nothing there. Just ripped his helmet off.
Goodness.
Wow. Is that Muff again on the tackle?
56. Who you got for
Uth? I'm sorry. I called Muff. It was Uth. Boy, just a devastating tackle. It just popped his helmet right off. A loss of 2 on the carry. And it's 2nd down and 12. That's the Laker D we like to see. Got to continue to send pressure, Steve, on that quarterback. Yes. That's not his normal position. So the more pressure you can put on Whisker, the better off you're going to be. Man goes in motion, right to left for Sedalia Smith Cotton. Whisker rolling out to his left, flooding the left side of the field, flushed out of the pocket. Cedarwall gave chase. Now he unloads it and just throws it out of bounds. That is 3rd down and 12. Good hustle play by Cedarwall to come from his left linebacker slot. Chased him all the way across the field. Cedarwall's got the speed. You don't realize it, and then he takes off, and he's got that quick burst of speed. That first step is so quick, and he beats people at the line of scrimmage a lot. Third down and 12, big play here. And Whisker to throw, rolling out to his left, looking downfield. Good defense. Did he catch? No, he didn't catch it. Incomplete. And it brings up a 4th down at the 43-yard line of the Camdenton Lakers. Do you go for it here, or maybe Pooch kick it?
You could go either way, Denny.
DeMott's going back to receive the punt, and now they send on their punt team to try and pin the Lakers back deep.
Smith Cotton got away with a big old flagrant hold on that play, Denny. You can see it from up here, just grabbing a jersey, but referees don't catch everything. Unfortunately, the pass is incomplete, so it didn't matter.
The punter is the younger brother, Caden Whisker, so an athletic family. Low snap, Whisker gets it away, high kick, good hang time, and short. Now it takes a Laker bounce, get away from it, back to the 28-yard line. And decent field position for the Camdenton Lakers' first possession of the night. Able to stop the Sedalia Smith Cotton. Tigers pretty much at bay there, Steve. You had a couple nice throws by Whisker. Other than that, there was nothing doing running the football. So now you got to think next possession for Smith Cotton. Camdenton's going to put maybe an extra D-back, maybe go to a cover 2, cover 3. We'll see.
Yep.
This is Carson Dernan, the quarterback. New brace on the left knee. Wants to pass out of the shotgun. Overthrown the intended receiver. Somebody broke off a route too quick. Jennings, the intended receiver. Jennings can fly. Just a sophomore. And a little bit of miscommunication between him and Dernan that time. 4 receivers on the right side. Caught by DeMott. DeMott close to the first down marker. A pickup of 8 on 2nd down. So it's 3rd down 2 at the 38. I like that play. First of all, they're not used to seeing 4 receivers on one side like that. And DeMott had blockers out in front. So they're going to go back to it. DeMott in the slot once again. Durnan brings him in motion now, right to left, and they'll hand off against the grain. First down, DeMott across the 40-yard line, and a flag comes in at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what that's about. Maybe a hold. No indication yet, but they're talking to the Camdenton Lakers, so early indications will be it'll go against Sedalia Smith-Cotton. Personal foul, that should tack on 15 to the end of that, right?
Taunting, yes, and that goes against Smith-Cotton.
I'm glad the officiating crew is getting a handle on this early, because you can jaw for so long before somebody retaliates. You know, you can be pretty lippy out there, and if you get away with it, somebody's going to catch you not looking and just level you. So I'm glad that they made the call. Nip that in the bud before it gets started. Durnan out of the shotgun. Trips left, Twins right. Another Pacific Pools first down underway. Durnan going deep's got a man open. Overthrew Borbay at the 10. Had a chance at 6 right there, and just a little bit too strong.
There was nobody within 7 yards of Borbay, Denny. You're right, just a little bit overthrown.
I talked to Daniel Edson about Durnan's arm, and I said, you know, the guy's got an arm just like his brother Cade from last year, doesn't he? He goes, maybe a little stronger. We're not quite sure how far he can throw the football, because every time somebody gets behind that back line, he takes a shot at it. Standing at about the 48-yard line right now. Out of the shotgun, finds a man open. That's Hare underneath. Hare steps one tackler down to the 28-yard line. Good start for Hare. Hare had a rough week last week at Branson, and I was hoping they would get him involved early and get his confidence back, but I'm sure they worked on it this week. Another Pacific Pools, first down and 10. Durnan out of the shotgun, trips right, Twins left. Looking to his right, flushed out of the pocket, in trouble, and got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard shy of the line of scrimmage, so it's second down and 11.
Tackles on number 45, Oliver Cunningham. Official timeout on the play.
Timeout called on the field, brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Realty. Back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
Locally owned since 1979. It's Hi Brothers Lumber Company.
Hi, brother.
Good morning, Carpenter Joe.
Morning, hi, brother. Oh, man.
Say, what's the problem, Carpenter Joe? You don't look happy with those 2x4s.
2x4s? Hi, brother. These 2x4s wouldn't count for driftwood.
Joe, let's get you to Hi Brothers Lumber Company. Always hand-picked premium lumber by a real pro, not some Joe.
Old South 5 in Camdenton.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School in the beautiful Bob Shore Stadium. I'm Denny Benny alongside Steve Schneider in the Kellysport broadcast booth. Tonight's game being brought to you by Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. And the first quarter action brought to you by Matt Ford Team, Keller Williams. Durnan sends a man in motion. That's Borbay, left to right. He'll reset on the right side in the slot. Durnan, quick throw. Caught on the right side. Got some running room. That's Jennings. He'll fly down to the 5-yard line. And a nice throw and catch. Jennings is so fast. I'm really surprised he didn't win that foot race to the end zone. It must have been the angle or something, Steve, because he outruns people.
Yes.
First down, goal to go. Another Pacific Pools first down. DeMott in motion. And he gets the handoff, puts his head down to the 1-yard line. Flag comes in the backfield, not a good sign. That's going to go against the Lakers. And Durnan wants to know what they did wrong.
Yeah, he was running towards the line of scrimmage, I think before the snap, Denny. So he went in motion behind Durnan and then broke for the line of scrimmage, and then the snap came, so you can't do that.
That's our in-booth official, Steve Schneider. No loss of down. It's just first down, goal to go from the 10 now. Durnan out of the shotgun, sends trips left, Twins right. Durnan to throw. Big rush. Comes underneath. Caught at the 5-yard line. Down to about the 3-yard line. That's Machino on the reception. And a nice finish. Put his head down. Got an extra yard or two at the end of that run. Second down. Goal to go from the 3. 5:02 left here in the first quarter if you just joined us. And Machino goes in motion, takes the handoff, puts it into the end zone. Untouched, little extracurricular in the end zone, unnecessarily. But it's a touchdown for the Lakers, and it's 6-0. Good first quarter action brought to you by the Matt Ford team, Keller Williams in Camdenton. And Durnan will attempt the extra point. Check that. DeMott will attempt the extra point. Durnan to hold. They'll rotate both Durnan and DeMott on kicking duties, but DeMott does do most of the extra point attempts. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 7-0 Lakers back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Every day, your Jefferson City and Osage Beach Hy-Vee pharmacies are committed to your health and wellness. If you're enrolled in Medicare Part B, Medicare Advantage plans, and most commercial plans, they'll cover up to 8 over-the-counter COVID-19 tests per month at no cost through Hy-Vee. Most plans cover these costs and no prescription is required. Stop in at your Osage Beach or Jefferson City Hy-Vee pharmacy and see the helpful pharmacy staff today.
Welcome back to Laker Stadium. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider live in the Kellysport broadcast booth. Steve Schneider's got a scoring update for you.
Hey, Denny, the Lakers go 71 yards. They do it in 9 plays, taking 2 minutes and 13 seconds is all it took for them to do it. The big play of the drive was a 25-yard pass from Durnan to, who caught the, to Guinness. But it was Machino who took it in for the final 3 yards. For the touchdown, extra point was good. So with 7:03 to go in the first quarter, Camdenton Lakers 7 and Smith Cotton 0.
Now it's DeMott to kick it off. No, it isn't. It's Durnan. Sorry, I saw the brace. Deep kick this time will go into the end zone. Wow, nice kick. And it'll be a touchback. We'll bring it out to the 20. And no return for Smith Cotton. Smith Cotton was, I thought, looking really good their first drive, Steve. They were moving the football. I was really impressed with the quarterback, who's not normally a quarterback.
Yeah, they did march the ball down the field, and they just stalled. And,
Whisker.
And were forced to punt. So let's see what they can do here.
4:50 left in the first quarter. Lakers 7, Smith Cotton nothing. Incomplete, thrown behind the intended receiver as Whisker tried to have a quick hit under a lot of pressure. Looked like Muff or Uth coming in there really trying to disrupt things in the backfield. It was Uth again, man. He's having a night. From his nose tackle position. Sedalia Smith Cotton wants to slow things down just a little bit. They're going to start utilizing a huddle and keep that high-octane Laker offense off the field if they can. Whisker to throw. Rolling out to his right. He's got a man open along the sideline. Scooped, I think. Nope.
Oh, we got a flag.
Why'd the flag come in?
I don't know. It was this side, the sideline officials who threw it.
I think he might have stepped out of bounds, Steve, and came back
in.
I think. Because I didn't even see him standing there amongst the Lakers, and he kind of stepped back in bounds in play. And maybe that was the infraction. We'll see. Nothing else happened over there other than he tried to make the catch. They're going to pick it up. Wow. So it's 3rd down and 10, as I guess they're saying the pass was incomplete, skipped off the turf. And Whisker will go back to work. At the 20-yard line,
I think
with
on
a third down and 10. Go
picking
ahead.
up the flag, I think the receiver might have been forced out of bounds, and if you're forced out of bounds by the defensive player, I think you're allowed to come back in. I'll have to check that. I'll have to.
Well, I mean, it sounded good. Make up your own rules.
As soon as I get home, I'm gonna. Hey,
you've been
Alexa,
doing this long enough. If it sounds
hey,
good,
Alexa,
go with it.
Watch the MoSportsZone.
I'm not going to disagree with you. Whisker out of the shotgun, rolling out to his left, flooding the left side of the field, and throws a strike at the first down marker. First down at the 30 for the Smith Cotton Tigers. That was a BB, man.
It was a BB, and it's a very smart route. He got beyond the sticks, then curled back for the ball. Then he made sure he had enough, knew it was third down, made sure he had enough to get the first, and he just got it.
I'm impressed with Whisker, not their starting quarterback. This is their number, I guess, 2. He's not even listed as a QB on the roster, but he sure looks like one. They'll try it up the middle. Boy, that poor kid has had nothing doing up the middle. Paul Muff again on the tackle. So it's been all Muff and Huth for the Camdenton Lakers. Loss of 2, as per usual. Anytime they try and run it up the middle.
I mean, on 6 rushing attempts, Denny, they've got a net 5 yards. So less than a yard to carry is what they're averaging.
One of those was a scramble, wasn't it, for 10?
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, Whisker looking for some running room. Lakers there with multiple tacklers in pursuit. And Whisker is fortunate he got down and didn't take a big shot, but he caught enough of a shot.
Yeah, he's a little shaken up, Denny.
I'm not sure he knows where he's at right now. He's walking toward the sideline. He's supposed to be in the huddle. He looks at the sideline for a play. What a tough kid, man. If he stays on the field.
He had 2 hogs from behind, so he starts to kind of sit down, and then 2 guys come over his back and just bent him over as he was going to the ground.
Injury
awkward kind of landing there.
Injury timeout brought to you by Lake Orthopedics. We'll be back in 30. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
My car! Life comes at you fast, sometimes too fast. Should have remembered the golden rule. No, not that one. Golden Rule Insurance. Call them for personal lines of insurance for home, auto, life, boat, and RV. And the best part is, when you bundle, you can save actual money. Golden Rule staff are educated and trained to ensure their customers have the very best service. Find personal lines of insurance that work for you. You can find them on Osage Beach Parkway in Osage Beach. Golden Rule Insurance Agency. Coverage you need, people you trust.
Welcome back. Whisker standing in the huddle along with his teammates right now. They're kind of checking him over. Maybe a concussion protocol or something, Steve, on the far side of the field. We'll see if he comes back, and he looks like he is.
I don't think it was a hit to the head. I think he just got bent up, and if anything, his back would have been stretched kind of awkwardly. But let's see how he did. We'll know here in a minute.
Tough kid, back out there out of the shotgun, facing a 3rd down and 11. Whisker takes a snap, flushed out of the pocket once again, throws underneath. Good defense. Great play by Bowen coming in over the top and knocking that ball out of there. So Sedalia Smith-Cotton forced to punt again at the 3:11 mark of the first quarter. First quarter actions brought to you by the Matt Ford Team Keller-Williams team. Is that redundant?
Yes.
I got to figure out a better way to say that. Looks like Borbay, the speedster, back deep to receive. Can't make out the other number. That's DeMott now as he turns sideways.
Whoa. They
bump into each other. DeMott takes the ball down the left side across midfield. Still on his feet out at the 49-yard line of Sedalia Smith-Cotton. Nice return by DeMott. Boy, Borbay and DeMott just were on different pages. Of course, Borbay wanted to run the ball back.
Well, they were on the same page. It was only about that wide, though.
More of an index card.
Yeah, that's right. But great field position to start this drive, didn't he?
You get the feeling the Lakers are gaining control of this one, Steve.
Yeah.
Just the physicality. How about that word?
It's a good try.
Thank you. Durnan out of the shotgun. Brings the man in motion. And a quick strike to Machino. Dodges one tackler, puts his head down. Look at him go down the sideline to the 30-yard line. Machino running hard for the Lakers. Gobbling up turf, was probably good for about 10 after contact. Great running. Moves the chains, first down and 10 from the 31-yard line, we'll call it. Durnan, quick throw. Just off the fingertips of his intended receiver. Cruson. That was a quick throw.
Yeah, he threw it before Cruson turned his head, and the angle was just a little bit off.
Cruson just a sophomore, so that timing is going to get there later in the season. And the hard count from Durnan. Boy, I thought they jumped off sides. Durnan thought so. He points to the coaching staff, says, I thought I got him. Durnan flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right. Flag comes in the backfield. Durnan's got the first down. Steps out of bounds at the 15, but it looks like it's coming back.
Holding on the Lakers.
You know, and with Durnan's speed, you don't really need to hold anybody for him because they're not going to catch him.
No.
He gets once he's flushed out of the pocket and turns downfield, let go of your block because that lineman is not going to catch Carson Durnan.
The first holding penalty of the night, Denny. I'm not saying it's the first hold that I've seen, but it's the first one to get called by the officials.
Second down and 10. Hare having some conversation as he lines up. Now Machino slips in the slot. Durnan to throw. Looking downfield. Nobody open. Good D. Now there's a man open. In and out of his hands. And just could not hold on. Intended receiver Jennings. But those are the kind of drops that we talked about from last week. You got to make that catch. And I know
it's coming in hot. He had to really go up in the air for it, but it's dangerous because that's the worst thing you do is tip it up in the air like that. Came close to being intercepted.
Third down and 20. Trips right, twins left. Durnan to throw. Pumps once. Now flushed out of the pocket. It's got to hurry, get rid of it. Finally finds a man open downfield. This should go for the first down, and it is at the 20-yard line. Cruson on the reception made a dandy move around the right corner and just froze the tackler. Able to get downfield enough for the first down. That was a good play. 21 yards on the reception. First down and 10. Durnan pumps left. Now looks right. Now he's got a man in the end zone. Off his fingertips. Incomplete. Great effort in the end zone. That was Jennings who got open behind the secondary. Almost brought that ball in. Second down 10. Well, a great play fake by Durnan to fake a throw left and then come back to the right side. Durnan to throw on second and 10. He's got a man open. Nice catch by Machino. Shakes the tackler down to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. And his teammate Hare just kind of wraps him up. Says, you're all right, I got you. Another Pacific Pools first down, goal to go from the 5-yard line for the Camdenton Lakers. Knocking on the door here with 1:42 left in the first quarter. Durnan sizes things up. Everybody in tight. Now he looks to the sideline, wants a different play. Plenty of time on the play clock, down to 19 now. Long count. Durnan couldn't get him to jump, so he'll roll out right by himself, looking for a block, puts his head down, knocked out of bounds at the 1. Nice hit at the end of that play. And it's second down, goal to go, and they bring the Hogs in, trying to put a little more beef up front. This is going to be power football. DeMott in the backfield. And he takes a straight Wildcat snap. Touchdown, Lakers. DeMott's their sure-handed running back on a play down there on the goal line. You want him to get a touch, and he did. And counted 13-0 now. The Lakers. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Pretty good first quarter of play. Brought to you by Matt Ford, Team Keller Williams. DeMott on to attempt the extra point. Normally pretty good. Good snap, good hold. Kick, got blocked. I talked him into that. As soon as I said, normally pretty good, I don't think the hold was there for him. They'll get it right. 13-0 now. Lakers with 1:10 left in the first quarter. Back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
I'm Brett Edson with Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. My family has called Camden County home for 8 generations. Our firm's roots run deep too. In 1929, our predecessor, Banks & Woolery, moved the original funeral home from Old Lynn Creek to the square in Camdenton. In 1955, the Reed family relocated to the present location on North Highway 5. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home has continued that legacy with personalized distinction for over 2 decades. Our caring and capable team stands ready to meet your needs at Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton.
Welcome back to the Kellysport broadcast booth in tonight's contest between the Smith Cotton Tigers from Sedalia and the Camdenton Lakers. Our score now 13-0. Steve's got a scoring recap.
Hey, Camdenton Lakers in true fashion just took 2 minutes and 1 tick off the clock. They go 49 yards in 7 plays. The big play of the drive was on a 3rd and 20. Cruson catches a ball and makes the run for the first down, 21 yards, but then DeMott goes in from the 5-yard line for the touchdown. The extra point was blocked. And so at 1:10 to go in the first quarter, 13-0.
Drilled right down the middle of the field. Ball loose on the turf, bounces up at about the 5-yard line. A return will start there. It's got a seam. And the Lakers close quickly out to the 34-yard line. Once again, a nice return by Sedalia Smith Cotton. Doing a nice job getting the ball back in decent field position. Here's Ryan Staton again on the return. Sedalia Smith Cotton trailing 13-0. Huddling along the sideline, getting a play from their coach. And Whisker will stay in at quarterback. He got rocked that last series for Sedalia Smith Cotton. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, to be young, huh? Whisker will try a handoff. And again, thrown down 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Cedarwall this time. Second down and 12.
There's just nothing in the run game for Sedalia, Denny. 3 yards net rushing on 8 attempts.
Statton's got to try it. He's wondering what he's got to do to get a little breathing room. And the Hogs up front are just mowing down the Smith Cotton Tigers on their offensive line. Second down, 12. Clock down to 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lakers up 13-0. And maybe too much time. That's going to go against Sedalia Smith Cotton, or did they get the timeout? They did. They got the timeout, brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Realty. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
KLOZ Eldon.
The Butcher Shop in Camdenton, honored supporter of the Osage Indians and Camdenton Lakers, providing the finest beef, all cuts from fillets to bone-in tomahawks. The best is at the Butcher Shop. Call the Butcher Shop for a fresh deli sandwich or cook-to-order steaks to go for that hungry family. Fresh hot ribs for Friday night lights and ready-to-go gourmet sides gives any hungry team the win. The Butcher Shop behind Central Bank in Camdenton is a proud supporter of high school sports.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Bunny and Steve Schneider live in the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. I want to thank our sponsor, Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC, for making a lot of this broadcast possible. And our first quarter sponsor, Matt Ford Team, Keller Williams. Sedalia Smith Cotton facing a 2nd down and 12 with 15 seconds left in the quarter. That's Whisker, the quarterback, who got shaken up pretty good last series, and now whistles blow the ball dead. Well, it's a shame this isn't a scratch and sniff broadcast, Steve. You smell that pizza?
Oh, it's yeah.
Smells
I smell the pizza.
Whisker out of the shotgun once again. We'll try it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Now launches one. Incomplete. Boy, DeMott was barreling down on the intended receiver. He heard footsteps.
When they watch back the film, I think the receiver's going to be glad he didn't catch that.
He's going to say, yeah, good decision.
Yeah.
Brings up a 3rd down and 12. Smith Cotton having problems getting things going. They look pretty good their first possession, but they did have to finally turn it over to the Camdenton Lakers. Lakers took advantage their first 2 possessions. They put it in the end zone. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Whisker brings a man in motion, left to right. They'll reset in the slot. Rolling out to his right. Lakers all over him. Multiple tacklers for the Lakers. And Whiskers getting up a little gingerly. He had to go down, Steve. There was no way he could have taken that pressure from the Lakers with 3 Lakers just barreling down on him. That would have been an ugly result to the end of that play. So it'll bring up a 4th down at about 20 when we resume play in the second quarter. Back in 30. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
This is America, where football means football.
As the bumps and bruises of football season and life build up on our bodies, wouldn't it be nice to soak away those issues in a brand new Bullfrog Spa from Pacific Pools? Enjoy stepping away from the rigors of life, the aches and pains of the past, and current injuries, arthritis, or stress of the workday. Get yourself into Pacific Pools and order your new Bullfrog Spa today. It only takes 21 days to construct and ship. And listen to the Lakers take the field, all while soaking in your new Bullfrog Spa.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider in the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Steve, we got time for some quick stats?
Let's talk about the defense for the Hogs here. I mean, the first drive, Smith Cotton, as you were mentioning, Denny, they got 18 yards in their first drive before it stalled and they had to kick. Finished the quarter with 13 yards through the air and -6 on the ground. So ended with 7 total yards of offense. You know, that's a fantastic job by the Laker defense. Carson Durnan already over the century mark, 7 of 12 for 109 yards. And you got Machino with a rushing touchdown and DeMott with the other touchdown. So everything going Lakers' way in that first quarter.
Dangerous start for the Sedalia Smith Cotton Tigers. They'll be kicking from about the 10. Quick pooch kick. Nice kick from where he was. And it'll be fielded by DeMott. DeMott looking for some blockers. Nobody in front of him. So he takes it on his own across midfield to about the 47-yard line. That was set up for a return left, and DeMott went right, and he had to. He was forced that direction by the pursuit of Sedalia Smith Cotton. Second quarter brought to you by American Sun Control. Remember last week at Branson we had that awning in front of the booth?
Mm-hmm, it was nice.
Stand up, you couldn't see the field.
Well, when you stood up.
When I stood
I didn't have any problem at all.
Durnan out of the shotgun, twins both sides. Now Machino resets from the backfield in the slot on the left. Durnan to throw. He's got a man open. Nope, dropped by Hare.
Yeah, that's just a case of starting the run before you complete the catch.
Yep.
Danny. Turned his head upfield and just had it hit him in the hands and fell right out.
Might have been thrown a little bit short. He had to go down around his shoe tops to catch that one, but Durnan to throw. Looking over the middle's got a man open. Threw it behind him, incomplete to the intended receiver. It was Jennings who ran a little button hook. And Jennings was open when he first hooked, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
But Durnan pumped twice.
Yeah,
he pumped twice, missed him the first time, then goes, I got to go back to him. And The defender came in, so he threw it behind him a little bit. 3rd down and 10. Need a play here. Trips left, Twins right. Durnan to throw. Got time. Strike to Hare. Hare's forward progress should be enough for the first down to the 36-yard line. And that's a nice catch.
It was, and he realized that he was a little bit short when he caught the ball then and then fought for that extra yard.
Oh, they're going to say he's short.
Uh-oh.
His forward progress, Steve, was about the 36. It's a really bad spot. So they're going to go fast here and try and pick up the first down. Okay, now they give him the first down.
Yeah, okay, they got it right.
Thank you. Now they're seeing what we saw. Durnan to throw quickly to Borbet. Borbet on the right side. Nice spin move into the middle, down to the 26-yard line. And that should be right at the first down marker. It depends on the spot. Boy, they're not getting a lot of help on these spots, Steve. Borbet spun to the middle of the field, and I thought by the time he touched the turf, now it's out to DeMott. DeMott's got the first down and more. Escapes one tackler and then kind of pedals forward for about 3 or 4 more. And that's a first down at the 20-yard line. Another Pacific Pools first down. Lakers continue to move the football. And Durnan so poised as a quarterback in the backfield. Nothing shakes him. 3rd down and 20. Okay, I'll just throw a 20-yard pass. Durnan to throw here on first down. Strike along the sideline. Looks like Hare again, I believe. On the reception it is, and it's good for 8 yards. Hare having a much better night of it. Hanging on to the football, making the catch. And I'm sure he's got the support of all of his teammates, and that's why they're going back to him over and over again this week. 2nd down and 2. Trips right, Twins left. And it'll be DeMott on a run play right up the middle to the 5. Spun around down to the 1-yard line. First down, goal to go. Into the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. Out of this shotgun once again, Durnan. DeMott, nope, Durnan will keep it and gets a little bit of contact, and a flag comes in at the end of the play. Holding against the Lakers, the call. So wave off the touchdown. And we'll try it again in the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone.
First down,
10:05 left here in the second quarter. Lakers need a strike. They're at the 15-yard line now. Man comes in motion. That's Borbet. With a first down, goal to go. Durnan takes the snap out of the shotgun. It's got a man wide open. Catch is made. It's Machino. Stretches his hand across the end zone line, and it's a touchdown, Lakers. 19-0 now, as Machino just outstretched his arm across the goal line for 6 more. They're going to go for 2 as they missed the, I think he's going for 2. Par Pitts came out onto the field. They missed the 1 extra point attempt. What's he asking them for? Durnan will line up in the shotgun. They'll go for 2 here. 4 receivers on the right side. Quick throw. Oh, knockdown. Great play. Great play by the defender for the Sedalia Smith Cotton Tigers. That was Caden Whisker to knock that ball down. So 2 extra point attempts. Not successful for the Camdenton Lakers. But our score still 19-0 with 9:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Brought to you by American Sun Control. Back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Touchdown!
Friday night lights that sparkle like a championship ring. Duncan Jewelry's team are proud alumni of Lake area schools, committed to supporting the Camdenton Lakers and the Osage Indians as they brave the gridiron this season. Score big with everything from dazzling diamond necklaces to stunning engagement rings. They have the perfect play for any occasion, where providing meaningful jewelry to note the great milestones in life is the only play in their book. Visit them at 4050 Osage Beach Parkway. Duncan Jewelry, where every moment is a game changer.
Welcome back inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Denny and Steve with a scoring recap.
Hey, Denny, Camden Lakers getting it done again, this time only taking 2 minutes off the clock to go 47 yards in 8 plays. Durnan to Machino with a 12-yard pass for the touchdown. Went for the 2-point conversion, no good. So with 9:48 to go in the half, it is Camdenton 19, Sedalia nothing.
Durnan kicks it deep into the end zone. Touchback. No return. And Sedalia Smith Cotton will put it in play on their own 20-yard line with 9:48 left here to play in the first half. It's been all Lakers, pretty dominant so far. 19-0. They've missed a couple of extra points. Other than that, they've been flawless. Whisker's been shaken up twice.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of hits back there, Denny. He's not getting much time to throw the ball. 3 of 9, 22 yards through the air for Whisker, but his rushes, he's got 4 rushes and -2 yards.
And it's gang tackling.
Yeah, and it's not just one guy hitting him. He's getting pounded pretty good.
He's getting folded around back there by 2 or 3 Laker defenders every time. Whisker takes his snap. They'll try a handoff, and this one only loses 1 yard back to the 19-yard line. Everything else that Staten has covered, that has touched tonight, trying to go through the line of scrimmage, has been a loss of 2, and now this only a loss of 1. But there's nothing there. I mean, the Hogs defensively, Muff, those guys up front, man, are just smashing them back. Diaz Rios also in there. Whisker to throw. Incomplete, overthrown. Stops the clock at 9:07.
Defended by number 4, Lucas Ross. Bring up 3rd down to the Tigers.
Well, there's just been no room for Sedalia Smith Cotton. I mean, the margin of error is so slim anyway with these Camdenton Lakers on defense.
They can't get through the line. They can't rush. They cannot beat the Hogs at the line of scrimmage.
No. And then poor Whisker. They just keep coming. It's not only knocking them down, knocking them back behind the line of scrimmage, but they don't stop there. They just keep chasing Whisker around in the backfield, and they've been cleaned up by the linebackers. There's a strike out to about the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, but it's still 4th down. Check that. 3rd down and 5. Or it is 4th down, excuse me. So the throw to Gray, I checked that, was Caden Whisker. You got a Whisker doing everything, throwing and catching. So Borbay and DeMott go back deep to receive. For the Lakers, 8:34, clock winding here in the first half. Big rush by the Lakers. Kicks away, and a decent kick. Bounces on the other side of the 50 and will scoot out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. That'll bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Camdenton Lakers here in the American Sun Control 2nd quarter. 1st down brought to you by Pacific Pools. And here come your Camdenton Lakers up 19-0 with another opportunity here at the 38-yard line to tally some more points before the end of the first half. Durnan out of the shotgun, moving around pretty good this week, Steve, with this new brace on.
Yeah.
Trips right, twins left. Durnan looks downfield, got a man open, caught across midfield, still on his feet across the 40, 35, 30, 25, looking for a block, now puts his head down, out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. Jennings on the reception, made some nifty moves down the sideline. Big gainer to the 16 and another Pacific Pools first down. Into the Winter Shelton Real Estate Group red zone we go. Trips left, Twins right, Durnan out of the shotgun. Lakers feeling it here. Got a man open right there at goal line. Touchdown! Hare on the reception from Durnan. Nice throw and catch. Hare had to turn around behind him to make that catch, but had enough separation with the defender where he was able to bring it in and backpedal into the end zone. 25-0.
That's the quick strike Camdenton offense, Denny. You know, that's crazy.
Looks like the Lakers will line up and go for two here. They've missed 2 extra point attempts. And Durnan to throw. Ball caught, but not enough there for Machino. Or did he drop it? I think the ball was deflected. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, Steve.
I think it was, Denny.
So ball deflected, incomplete pass on the 2-point conversion attempt. Leaves our score at 25-0. It's been all Camdenton here in the second quarter. Brought to you by American Sun Control. Back with more in a moment. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Builders, craftsmen, you're the creators of spaces where people come together to work and call home. And you never settle. You need a partner who can live up to your standards. That partner is Mid-City Lumber, with the services and products that you demand. Like Milwaukee Tools, innovative tools that solve problems and increase productivity. Learn more about Milwaukee Tools and all the best products at MidCityLumber.com.
Mid-City Lumber, the contractor's resource from start to finish.
Welcome back inside the Kellysport broadcast booth. Denny Benny, Steve Schneider. Steve, I'm impressed with this Army ROTC that they have down here.
Oh, yeah.
They do the push-ups like they do at
They've got
Mizzou.
shirts and everything, the push-up team.
Yeah, 25 of them now.
Yeah, they're hoping for a mercy clock.
Quick recap.
Just 2 plays that time, Denny. You know, took 27 seconds. A 46-yard pass and a 16-yard score. And Camdenton's on 25-0.
Return starts at the 5-yard line, and Sedalia gets back to about the 25-yard line or 24-yard line. It's the best job the Lakers have done containing that return team for the Sedalia Smith Cotton Tigers. It was Connor Harris on the return. Good for about 20 yards. We're going to have to talk to somebody about our accommodations.
Yeah, or I'm going to have to lose a lot of weight.
We got a new booth. We got a new booth this week, and it's not our normal booth, but they've got a lot of media people here from Sedalia as well, and we'll make do with what we have. Nice little run this time, about a 6-yard pickup on first down for Sedalia Smith Cotton. I believe that was Staten on the carry. He's going to get 90% of the touches, or at least he has so far tonight.
6 of them.
And that's
were his out of 11, so he's got over half of them right now.
Whisker out of the shotgun, flanked by Staten in the backfield. Receiver comes in motion right to left, and a little confusion, and Whisker goes down again back at the 25-yard line. The original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there was definitely a mix-up there, Denny. I think Whisker was expecting the handoff, and nobody took the ball from him.
Hey, Brady Mills is having a night for the Camdenton Lakers in on that tackle. He's had several blitz packages where he's come in and gotten the quarterback or the running back in the backfield 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That one 5 behind the line of scrimmage, and it brings up a 3rd down and 10. Whisker to throw. Caught, and not much more. Had all he could do to just make the reception as he had to go to the ground. And it brings up a 4th down and 5. Smith Cotton's going to have to punt once again. Plenty of time for the Lakers. 6 minutes, 12 seconds left here in the first half to tally some more points Right now, 25-0. Lakers been impressive offensively and defensively. And Steve, you'll have stats for us at halftime, but wow, what a great complete game of football. Timeout on the field called by Smith Cotton. Timeout brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team and EXP Realty. This is Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
When disaster strikes, count on the one team that can fix it. U.S. Disaster Restoration. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week emergency service. They tackle disaster in one phone call. 573-552-1972. Specializing in water, mold, fire, trauma, and storm damage. Call U.S. Disaster Restoration. 573-552-1972. A proud supporter of your Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians.
Welcome back to Camdenton, Missouri in Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Benny and Steve Schneider in the Kellysport broadcast booth. Steve, just under 6 minutes left. I think that's got enough time for the Lakers to put some more points on the board.
They're averaging just over 2 minutes a drive, Denny, so yeah, we could score a couple times.
A couple, three?
Yeah.
All they need is the football. Have they been stopped yet tonight?
No.
I don't think so.
Except on the extra point attempts. They haven't stopped on those.
Smith Cotton to punt. And it's a good punt. High but fieldable. And it's taken by DeMott. DeMott spun around, still on his feet, reverses direction out to the 39-yard line. Check that. That was Drusen. Quentin Cruson on the return. Thought it was DeMott at first.
He gave up a little bit on that when he got thrown back, tried to run to the outside, but you got to admire the effort, Denny.
Cruson and Jennings, both sophomores, watch them mature. I mean, they're so fast, and it's more timing than anything with Durnan. But before this year is over, they're going to make some big plays. Machino checks into the slot, left side, trips. Twins right. Man opens, Borbay. Be on the money. Borbay just couldn't get to the football. Might have touched it with a fingernail, but that's about it. Incomplete. Stops the clock at 5:39.
The pass went a little bit to his back shoulder. If Durnan had thrown it just a little more towards the center of the field, I think he catches that, and it's good for 6 points, Denny.
Borbay's a great athlete. Not only is he a speedster, he's just so quick on a basketball court. You should see the kid. He's pretty impressive. Durnan trips left, Twins right to throw. Looks left, comes back the other way. That one's caught at about the 43. That's 7 yards shy of the first down marker. Oh, they gave him a good spot this time to the 44. And it's 3rd down and 5, we'll call it. Jennings on the reception. And DeMott lines up as a receiver. And the hard count caught Sedalia Smith Cotton offsides. And if you watch game film, Durnan's going to get you sooner or later. Surprisingly, though, Steve, last week down at Branson, they didn't have one offsides call on it.
No, those guys had watched the film and they were
stoned,
they were ready for it.
They were just like statues. It's another Pacific Pools first down at the 50-yard line. Durnan hands off this time to DeMott. Wiggling through traffic, puts his head down, gets the first down, an 11-yard run by DeMott.
What a great individual effort, Danny. He picked his way through. It wasn't tremendous blocking. That was not a big hole. It was a crooked creek he ran down.
A lot of teams, DeMott would be a featured running back on. This is more wide open, though. Now DeMott comes in, circles around Durnan, and he's got a man open. That's Machino. Machino's got great hands. I don't know if you picked up on this, Steve, but if it's in the area, he'll go up and get it and bring it down every time. 2nd down, 5.
And that was great concentration. You knew he was going to take a hit.
Trips right, Twins left. Durnan out of the shotgun, wants to throw quickly. This time caught by Cruson. Check that, Jennings on the right side and skips down the sideline to about the 25-yard line. Another first down. Brought to you by Pacific Pools. Getting closer to that winner Shelton Real Estate red zone. First down and 10 at the 25. Lakers on a roll. Looking at DeMott, who's still wide open in the flats, waving for the football. Durnan in trouble. Get it to him. Finally, he unloads to DeMott. Caught. 10, 5. Inside the 5, down to the 1 yard line, goes to DeMott. DeMott was over there clapping, waving his hands, and
there
finally
was
when
nobody
Carson
that
turns
side
around,
of midfield and within nobody from the 20 onto the goal line.
very quickly inside the winner Shelton Real Estate red zone. DeMott on a wildcat, direct snap. Puts his head down, didn't get there. Might have got a half a yard. They'll line up and do it again. Second down, goal to go from about the 1. Clock winding at 3:45. DeMott will try it again. Direct snap, and this time untouched into the end zone. Great blocking up front by the Hogs. Touchdown Lakers makes it 31-0 with 3:37 left to play in the half. Pretty good second quarter action here, brought to you by American Sun Control. $31-0. It's been impressive by the Lakers. Lakers want a timeout. Ed Schmidt likes it. Brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team and eXp Realty. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Chip Thunder here for Como Connect's ultra-fast internet. Today I'm going to teach Snuggles, my pet T-Rex, how to fetch. Here's a fetching stick. Now go get it. While I'm waiting on Snugs, I should tell you that Como Connect's internet is ultra-fast. Just go to ComoConnect.com to order. What in the party cove is that? Snuggles, you put that lady back in the Lake of the Ozarks where you found her. Sorry about your floaty, ma'am. Send the bill to Chip Thunder, baby.
31-0 at Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Benny and Steve Schneider. The touchdown was good. They called timeout to talk about this two-point conversion attempt. Boy, DeMott had a good series there.
Yes, he did.
A couple of nice runs and finally topped it off with a Laker touchdown there. And now the Lakers want 2 points. Durnan out of the shotgun. 4 receivers to his right. DeMott comes in motion, fakes it to him, rolls back out to his right, threw a bullet to Machino. He couldn't hang on, and now a flag comes in. It's going to be a hold call against the Lakers, and they will refuse wisely. So the score stays 31-0. All Lakers here in the first half. Back in a moment. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
The leader in commercial construction at the lake is Ireland Construction. Locally owned with 60 years of commercial build and design experience. From start to finish, Ireland Construction is your playmaker for commercial builds. See their commercial construction in action at the Toy Box on HH and the hangar additions at Camdenton Regional Airport. Look them up online and Facebook. Locally owned Ireland Construction is a proud supporter of your Osage Indians and Camdenton Lakers.
Welcome back to the Kellysport broadcast booth at Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider with a scoring recap for you.
Tell you what, this time, 8 plays, 61 yards for the Lakers. Takes them 2 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock. DeMott show on that drive, Denny. Not only did he have the 2-yard direct snap forward to the touchdown, but he also caught a 22-yard pass after a scramble by Durnan to set them up down well inside the red zone. Once again, the 2-point conversion attempt is no good, so with 3:37 left to go in a half, it's Camdenton 31, Smith Cotton 0.
Prior to the 22-yard reception, he had an 11-yard run. Ball kicked right down the middle, picked up off the turf at the 30 and out to the 37-yard line. So good field position, actually the best field position the Smith Cotton has had all night on their drives. I don't know that they've made it across midfield, have they, Steve?
No, they have not. Oh, yeah, they did. On the very first drive, they made it to the 43.
Yeah, that was before Whisker got roughed up pretty good twice in that first half of play. Man. I want to thank our friends at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC for their sponsorship of tonight's game, being our keynote sponsor. Wife won't take her car anywhere else. Whisker takes a snap, hands off, right side, across the 40 to the 41. Finally getting something going there, rushing the football.
I mean, if you mean positive yardage, just get something going, I'll agree with you. But there's still a long ways from
way to go.
Yeah, from having a good run game.
I didn't pick up on this, but I think Whisker has checked out at quarterback, or has he? Nope, that's Whisker. Out of the shotgun with trips to his right. Throws right. And a nice little move over there, but boy, they pursued the Lakers too much.
No, you had it right, Danny. They've had
Jackson.
Number 3's in their quarterback. Good call, Gavin Jackson.
So Jackson taking over a quarterback. Welcome to Camdenton. 2:25 left here in the first half of play. Jackson now the quarterback out of the shotgun. Good-looking quarterback as well. Hands off, left side, and nowhere to go. Wrapped up.
Blow the whistle.
Yeah. Lakers.
Oh,
4 or 5. That was the official's fault.
Yes,
they should have blown the whistle, because you are taught at Camdenton especially to play through the whistle.
Yeah, and so he gets him off his feet so he can put him down, and they throw the unnecessary roughness.
I pick up the flag. That was the officiating crew's fault.
Yeah. That whistle should have been blown long before that.
I'm not so sure Par Pitts doesn't agree with us. Like, wait a minute, he's walking out onto the field.
Yeah.
Threw him down a little bit rudely, they're saying. Thought this was football.
Well, like you said, Denny, they never should have gotten that far.
First down and 10 at the 48-yard line. The result, another Pacific Pools first down. And Jackson back to work out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, hands off, and through the line of scrimmage again.
Whoa,
Lakers a little bit more porous now. Here in the late second, well, I think we're starting to see some twos and some JV players make their way onto the field. Because I'm noticing some new numbers we have not called yet. 140 left. That's another Pacific Pools first down at the 37-yard line for the Sedalia Smith Cotton Tigers. Jackson, the quarterback, twins to his right. And they'll try and run the ball. Nope, nothing doing that time. I mean, that was way too easy. Elijah Dickerson was all over him. Second down and 10, no gain on the play. Approaching the 1 minute mark left in the first half. It has been all Camdenton Lakers, 31-0. Now under a minute. Jackson out of the shotgun. Receivers both sides. They'll hand off up the middle. Still on his feet. Now driven back. A gain of maybe 1 or 2. So it brings up third down and long. Call it 8. And a flag comes in. A lot of extra pushing going on that particular play. See, and this is what we talked about early in the game. If you don't stop the trash talking early, sooner or later somebody's going to get hit when they least expect it. Personal foul will be assessed against the Camdenton Lakers. The officiating crew did a good job on that first series. Since then, they've been letting them get away with a little bit of talking. And the Lakers, a little extracurricular that time. Another Pacific Pools first down for the Sedalia Smith Cotton Tigers.
That's 2 personal fouls on this drive, Denny, getting Smith Cotton down just outside the red zone, looking to put their first points up on the board.
About a yard away from the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. Smith Cotton would love to come away with some points. To throw, in trouble, in the grass, and the pursuit of the Camdenton Lakers takes him down behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 8 on the play. That's the whole thing about the Lakers, man. You're not going to get hit by one guy. There's just been gang tackling all night long, and nowhere for the running backs or the quarterback to go once they get a little bit of a grasp on them. Great defense by the Lakers. Timeout on the field brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team and eXp Realty. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
KLOZ Eldon.
At On-Site Rehab with Dr. Jeffrey Carson, they're here to help you move better, feel better, and live better. They use advanced technology and personalized treatment plans to reduce pain, regain mobility, and achieve your goals. They're one of the only facilities around offering shockwave treatments that help you heal faster with no negative side effects. Proud sponsors of Camdenton Lakers football. Visit them on the square or text PAIN RELIEF to 573-692-0030 today.
Welcome back inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Denny Bunny and Steve Schneider live from Lakerland, Bob Shore Stadium. And what a beautiful facility it is, Steve.
Oh, it's gorgeous, Denny, especially when you're winning.
Okay. It just takes on a whole new era, doesn't it?
It's almost like they just, repainted everything.
Yeah.
With
got a lot
with
shinier.
Yeah.
It got a lot shinier. Second down and 20 for Sedalia Smith Cotton. Jackson, the new quarterback, to throw. Pumps once, goes deep, almost picked off by the Lakers. That was Bowen in defense, almost brought it down for the pick. Third down and 20. Wouldn't that be something? You're trying to get some points on the board, and Bowen makes a pick and runs 99.
Well, it was a ill-advised throw, and it kind of hung up in the air. It was into double coverage, Denny. Very fortunate for Smith Cotton that was not the first turnover of the game. But they still got a tall order here. 3rd and 18 to go.
Jackson out of the shotgun, wants to throw again. Tries the right corner, and this one, in and out of the hands of the defender for the Lakers.
I think one of the Hogs in the line got a fingertip on that, Denny, because that ball started out at a nice spiral and then started wobbling really bad.
Lucas South in coverage over there. Almost picked that ball. That's 2 the Lakers could have picked. Now a field goal attempt.
Whoa.
Coming, this will be a 48-yard field goal attempt for Sedalia Smith Cotton. Low snap, late set, kicks up, and no good.
Boy, it had the distance.
Had some distance, but almost hit the left corner of the end zone.
It was a little wide.
28 seconds left. We got time to score?
Just a bit outside.
Got time to score here?
Yes, we do.
31
2
zip
plays,
right
that's
now.
all you need.
We'll be back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
The lake's newest and most adventurous attraction is here. Jump into family fun at the Malted Monkey in Lake Ozark. Bring the kids out for unlimited entertainment on the ropes course while enjoying mouth-watering food at the Malted Monkey. Their handcrafted shakes are refreshingly delicious for those hot summer days. The Malted Monkey is also the perfect spot for birthdays and group team building events. Swing on down to the Malted Monkey located on the historic Bagnell Dam Strip, Lake Ozark.
Durden scrambles out of bounds. Good for about 4 yards on the pickup, maybe 5. It'll be second down 5. More importantly, it stops the clock with 18 seconds. Long way to go, Steve.
Yep.
Lakers have still got some timeouts at their disposal. Durden to throw. Looks left, loads up. Plenty of time, and now comes back underneath. Boy, a lot of hand checking there on Boer-Bay. No flag, stops the clock at 8 seconds. Durnan's looking at Boer-Bay saying, just go. Go, I'll throw it. Bay was fighting for position, coming back to his quarterback. And Durnan to throw once again. Late secondary rush, and Durnan goes down in the backfield at about his 15. That'll be 1 second left. Are they going to run it off? Durnan went down kind of hard on that left knee as he went to the turf. Sedalia Smith-Cotton smart enough to get off the field. This first half is over. 31-0. It's been all Camdenton Lakers the first half of play. We'll be back with the Hy-Vee halftime report in a moment right here on Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
When the flavors and the home cooking bring back memories, your guests, coworkers, and family will relax and enjoy their event. And you'll always feel the warmth of the kitchen with Angela's Lake Catering, specializing in large corporate events, weddings, and business socials. Angela says no event is too big. American Italian recipes, boxed lunches, and the Hidden Gem Lunch Cafe located on Old South 5 across from the airport. Place your order online at angelaslakecatering.com.
Very little can compare to waking up in the Missouri Ozarks next to your warm wood stove. The confidence and security of a wood stove in your home provides much relief to you and your family in our changing environment. HMI Fireplace Shops has been the area leader providing tested and listed stoves, certified flue systems, and insurance-approved installers. Now is the time to take advantage of adding a wood-burning system to your home. Visit HMI Fireplace Shop online to see the many styles and brands to choose from.
No one warns you like
When school is out and your day is done, stop by Fat Dog Burrito and Burger Company in the McCrory Center, by Bear Market and the Post Office. The best burritos and burgers available to take out food truck style or enjoy in the AC in Fat Dog Cafe. Take dinner off the list to do after a hard day's work. A big supporter of Camdenton Lakers. When you show your student ID, you get 10% off the menu. That goes for you too, Mom and Dad. Find Fat Dog Burrito and Burger Company online and on Facebook. Laker football and the Motor Hut plan to mow down the competition this season. Steel, Gravely, Grasshopper, and Husqvarna, just to name a few of the studs playing for the Motor Hut. Serving the home and commercial business, the Motor Hut has the best customer service and industry knowledge to get the job done, keep you on the field, and bring home the win when the season changes and leaves fall, snow blows, and your home needs to stay warm. The Motor Hut will keep you going all season long. Check them out online and Facebook. Hut to the Motor Hut.
Welcome to Bridal Cave, where natural wonders meet the timeless adventures of the Ozarks. Step into a world of discovery and reconnect with nature. Experience a unique look at Bridal Cave with a lantern tour, or dive deeper into Bridal Cave's mysteries with a blacklight tour. Celebrating 75 years of trails, mining, and family fun. And as always, when the weather is frightful, Bridal Cave is always delightful at a constant 60 degrees. Book your adventure now at bridalcave.com.
What a game. It's 4th and goal. Winter Shelton drops back in shotgun. Here's the snap. Shelton bootlegs. He keeps it. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown!
When it comes to winning and real estate, there's one team crushing the competition. Winter Shelton Real Estate Group.
Shelton is crushing it.
Look them up online and Facebook.
Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah.
You talk about the playmaker. First touchdown of the game.
This is Camdenton Lakers football on KLOZ Eldon. It's the Hy-Vee halftime show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix92.7.
Welcome back to the Hy-Vee halftime report. I'm Denny Benny alongside Steve Schneider. Steve, perfect half of football for the Camdenton Lakers.
I tell you what a turnaround from last week, Denny. It couldn't be more pointed in a different direction. You know, I'll recap the scoring just a little bit in case you're joining us late. Camdenton put up 2 scores in the first quarter. The first one coming with 7:03 to go. Machino with a 3-yard run. And then with 1:10 to go in the first quarter, a 5-yard run by DeMott. The extra point was no good, and that would lead to a series of extra point failures that we'll get to in a second. The second quarter saw the Lakers put it in the end zone 3 different times. Machino catching a 12-yard pass from Duran. Hare with a 16-yard pass from Duran. And then DeMott with a 2-yard run into the end zone with 3:37 left to go in the quarter. So all in all, 5 scores, but after missing that first extra point attempt, Camden went for the 2-point conversion, and they have missed that 3 times in a row. So about the only thing that they haven't done correct today is that 2-point conversion. Talk about the defense here. Holding the Smith Cotton Tigers for a complete half of football when they got the ball first to a 40 yards of total offense. The running game just non-existent. 16 rushes for 3 yards, Denny, net for the Tigers.
Wow.
The only bright spot, Coy Holman, he did have 1 carry for 14 yards, and he's really about the only guy that's got anything at all. Their total net of 3 yards of rushing on those 16 attempts for basically a 0.2 average, and you can't score any points if you don't have a running game at all, and theirs is like non-existent. Das Whisker, he was 5 of 12 for 33 yards before he got swapped out for Gavin Jackson. Gavin Jackson yet to make an attempt. So basically, you've got 6 catches, total of 37 yards. Staten, 1 of 4 for 4 yards in the air. Caden Whisker, Dak's brother, his 3 catches for 19 yards. And then a couple others that were out there. It's just Smith Cotton just couldn't get anything going on at all. Denny's really on the ground. So give it up for the Hogs defense, really just icing Smith Cotton to holding them to a 0. The other side, Carson Durnan, 17 of 26 for 212 yards and 2 touchdowns with a passer rating of 116.2, and that's just the first half. On the ground, typical Laker fashion, not much on the ground, 10 attempts, 37 yards, a 3.7 average. But, give it to, let me scroll this over here a little bit. There you go. So, DeMott rushing 2 touchdowns for him. He had 6 carries for 35 yards. And Machino with a rushing touchdown, his only rushing attempt for 3 yards to put it in the end zone. Through the air, Machino also had a catch for a touchdown. He was 5 catches, 57 yards. And Deontay Hare with 4 catches, 51 yards, and the 5th touchdown for the Lakers. So 249 yards of combined offense, 212 through the air, 37 on the ground. Couple of personal foul penalties. That's about the only thing. Lakers penalized 6 times for 60 yards. Smith Cotton only 2 times for 20 yards, and there were no turnovers by either side in that first half. So, not many mistakes at all. You talk 2-point conversion fails and, the 2 personal foul penalties, which, even we thought that the play should have been called well before, that tackle, and the play should have been called dead. But, that being aside, that's really as about mistake-free football as you can make. And, Camden putting a complete game together on both sides of the ball tonight, and the score reflects that at 31-0.
What do you think it took him to make this wave?
I don't know. This is a lot of effort here. Okay.
This Camdenton Laker bunch, and I was trying to find the article that I just read this afternoon. The Lakers marching band has won about everything you can win. They've even gone down to Florida and competed and won. And they're just amazing, the job these kids do. And I was trying to find the article, and I can't find it.
Well, we ought to get a camera shot of this, too, because they got buoys all over the field. So we'll see if we can, before the end of this halftime show, get a little picture of that for the folks at home. But, yeah, impressive. There's a lot of work and a lot of effort into this.
You mentioned Hare with his catches. It's so good to see that kid get back on track this week, because he had a rough week at Branson. And for him to be the go-to guy in the first half of the Camdenton Lakers, he's had several catches for big yards. So it's nice to see him get his confidence back.
Yeah. 51 yards total, Denny, 4 catches and a touchdown. So it's important, to get them back in. But again, we did pick up right where we left off in the fourth quarter of last week's game, and just to continue to go. And so Camden will come out of the locker room. They'll get the ball first. They have not, with the exception of the last drive, which doesn't really count. They've scored on every possession. And so, look for them to do the same, the first half. And then it's not going to get any easier for Smith Cotton, because then the mercy clock will kick in. And they dominate time of possession. 9 minutes and 17 seconds for Camdenton total, and the balance for, and I don't see what that calculation is, but the balance is for the Smith Cotton. So, they have easily, 4 more minutes. What would that be?
Well, and
I'm going to have to calculate that.
And to think about it, put this in perspective, Lakers only possess the ball for 2 minutes and some odd seconds before they score. They're a 2 minute scoring offense. And so
time on drives, Denny, 2:13, 2:01, 27 seconds, and 2:08. Their longest possession was 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And, that's just, they're so quick, they're so fast, and able to put points up on the board so quickly that Smith Cotton, I don't give him a whole lot of chance in the second half to come back and win this football game. And all Camden has to do is just play like they've been playing, and they should come away with a win tonight.
Well, you can hear the marching band in the background. Man, they put on a show. 31-0 at halftime. When we kick off in the second half, the Camdenton Lakers will receive the ball first. Hopefully they can punch one in the end zone. We go to the speed clock from there on out. The mercy clock will be in effect, but they got to get it in the end zone first.
Yes,
make for a quick night here in Camdenton. We'll be back in a moment with more Hy-Vee halftime report on Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Take you home like the Chiefs protect my homes. Keep it cool and safe, no need to roam. Stop the race before they invade your place. I can live in space, a study in the race. Be a champion, not a contender. With American Sun Control, you're the defender. Shield your home, make it bright and bold. American Sun Control, the story's sold. American Sun Control, the name to know for a cooler home. Come on, let's go.
When the leaves begin to fall, there's one plumbing company that does it all. Four Seasons Plumbing, your hometown dependable and qualified commercial and residential plumbing team. No service call is too big or small. Four Seasons has qualified plumbers that arrive on time and get the job done right the first time. So when winter comes, be ready with Four Seasons Plumbing, your trusted plumbing team since 2002 and big supporter of the Camdenton Lakers and Osage Indians. One call to plumb it all. 348-2093. Look them up online. That's Four Seasons Plumbing.
The one-stop shop for all of your sporting goods and recreation needs, Jack's Sporting Goods, a proud sponsor of Camdenton Laker and Osage Indians football. Find your athletic and outdoor gear conveniently located in one place. Jack's has end-of-summer deals on lake toys, fishing, and athletic supplies. And don't forget, Jack's Sporting Goods has the best screen printing prices for your team or business. Jack's 70-year tradition and customer service will give you confidence when you take your next adventure. Look them up online and on Facebook.
Hi-Tech Collision and Auto Body Repair, proudly servicing the Lake area and Central Missouri for over 28 years. Hi-Tech is always here for you, and they tow 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hi-Tech offers the best in complete collision repair and is the lake's one-stop shop. Accidents are scary, but the repairs shouldn't be. A proud supporter of our lake community and Camdenton and Osage basketball. Go Lakers, go Indians, go Hi-Tech. Call 348-9070.
Came back a little bit early to give this Camdenton Laker band their due. They sound awesome tonight. We'll let you listen in. Well, the crowd sure likes it.
Oh, yeah. This is like a musical production.
It really is.
They got the buoys out there, and I guess it's
here's what
wave.
This wave is all plastic. I mean, how long do you think it took them to cut that out?
I don't know. That's impressive, though. The amount of effort and preparation that goes into this. And look at them all scrambling. Everybody knows exactly what they're doing. They're picking the wave up, I guess.
Yeah. I apologize. I was hoping to get back here out of the break quicker because they were just in rare form tonight. It sounded so good. So congratulations to the Camdenton Marching Band. Very well appreciated by the crowd, as well they should be.
Yeah, that's first class. Denny.
A lot of football to play, but the Lakers have owned this one 31-0 at intermission. So, Steve, we got the ball first. Lakers in the end zone. They're hungry, man. They're waiting to get the wave off the field. wanting to get back to play here and continue their dominance over the Sedalia Smith Cotton Tigers. I mean, what do you think it took to build all of the props that they're using?
And even
there's some money invested in this whole thing.
That's not cheap to have that made. I'm not sure who did that for them, but that's professional grade, Denny.
Well, I mean, if this band thing doesn't work out for them, they can always go to Busch Stadium or Royal Stadium and help the grounds crew.
I tell you, it was a long time ago, but I went to UCM back and we never had anything like this. I mean, this is a college level operation going on here.
UCM's gotten a little bit better since you left.
Yeah, well, we didn't really. I mean, this stadium was better than the stadium was when I went there. But yeah.
Did I tell you some stats on that first game? Quarterback threw for 546 yards and didn't play the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow.
Last year he won the equivalent of the quarterback award for whatever Division II is that they call that, but he was the best quarterback in the nation in D2, Zach Zimbrowski. And man, what a talent he is. That UCM program has really put it together.
Yeah, I'm supposed to head up there tomorrow. Got a fraternity alumni day tomorrow. So I'll be going back to the old alma mater.
Well, you're not going to see any football.
No.
They're in Oklahoma tomorrow. But you can listen to it on 98.5 The Bar, your country 98.5 The Bar. So you can listen to Greg Hassler, our sister station up there. It does a great job calling sports. Tried to get the rights to put it on MoSportsZone, and not so much. They didn't want to take that leap of faith. They're on the MIAA conference website where they can charge $10 to view it. I said, well, I'll do it for free. I won't charge anything. You can have the money. What? I don't know. I got to quit working for free.
You and me both.
Yeah. It's not in the budget. Not this year.
That's right. It looks like they've got a bunch of former players
on
the field.
Yeah.
Man, if they're going to announce them all,
can you imagine
30 minutes?
I mean, can you just imagine playing for Bob Shore back in the new Laker bunch they've got out there now, and the respect that the old Lakers have for these young kids that are out there now.
Oh, they're coming through a handshake line.
Yep.
Getting high fives from handshakes from all the players. That's really good. That's really cool.
Great tradition here in Camdenton at Bob Shore Stadium, aptly named. We talked about this up in Jefferson City. There's two coaches in the state of Missouri that stand out, both in the Hall of Fame. Pete Atkins up in Jeff City, and, of course, Bob Shore here at Camdenton.
Yeah.
And, man, if you bring that name up and any of their former players are standing, they'll tell you they made us work. There was no backing down from anybody. You just had to lift more weights, do more tackling drills. They just put you through the ringer, but boy, did they earn the respect of their players.
Absolutely, Denny. And it shows. And, here's the 65 more years of Laker football. We might not make it to the end of that run, but, it's something that'll be there. This program is going to dominate for decades to come. The way that they handle the football program here in Camdenton.
Well, they start so young. I mean, the kids are involved at a very early age in Camdenton, and the football team helps. I mean, they look up to these guys every Friday night, and then they're out there working out with them or running drills, and that's pretty special.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. Be back with more of the Hy-Vee halftime show in a moment. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Tired of settling for low CD rates offered by your bank? There's a better option. At First Bank of the Lake, we have some of the best CD rates, like 5.00% APY on our 7-month CD and 4.50% APY on our 13-month CD with a $1,000 minimum deposit. CDs are a secure way to grow your investment, so lock in a great rate at First Bank of the Lake today. Member FDIC. Other terms and conditions apply. APY means annual percentage yield. See bank for details.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people. At 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
Are you looking for a dream home? Whether it's a waterfront property, luxury home, condo, or commercial development, you need a real estate team that knows the area inside and out. You need your favorite real estate team, the Ed Schmidt Team. The Ed Schmidt Team is a group of award-winning realtors who are passionate about helping you find your perfect property. They have the expertise, experience, and enthusiasm to make your real estate journey a smooth and successful one. Contact them today at favoritelake.team.com. Your favorite real estate team, the Ed Schmidt Team, powered by eXp Realty.
No pressure, low prices.
Hi, this is Jason at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. Hewlett has been serving the Lake area for over 54 years, and we're proud to offer the lowest prices combined with a friendly, no-pressure environment. We are proud to offer our price match guarantee. You can buy locally without all the hassles and pressures of a big dealer, but still be confident you're getting the lowest prices on your purchase. I invite you to come experience the Hewlett difference today. Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton.
No pressure, low prices. That's the way we do it. Shop Hewlett. ShopHewlett.com.
You talk about the playmaker. First touchdown of the game.
This is Camdenton Lakers football on KLOZ Eldon. It's the Hy-Vee halftime show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back with more of the Hy-Vee halftime report. I'm Denny Benny, live from Bob Shore Stadium. My partner Steve Schneider standing by. We're just talking about stats in the quick break that we had, Steve. And let's talk about passing for Durnan. Last week he had 4-something.
Yeah, 405 last week, and that was, he basically missed an entire quarter with that knee brace issue that he had. So, you know, it's something that tonight, 212 yards through the air, 17 of 26, and, very efficient, 2 touchdowns out of that. And, again, with the QB rating of 116, and that's on the same scale as that's used for pros. So there's, doing great. And so, if he were to stay in for the entire second half, which we were just talking off air, probably not. If we anticipate they go down and get this 6th touchdown and mercy clock kicks in, look for some of the younger players, right, to get some game reps, on both sides of the ball, and to see that, because it's not, we don't need to shut them out. Okay, yeah. It's all about getting people experience, keeping your first string healthy. Last thing you'd want is have a blowout game and then have one of your key players get injured, and miss some games or even the entire season. So
I think it's important, though, for the Lakers to go ahead and get that mercy clock clicking away. So
absolutely. Look for them to come out, and that's going to be their goal, when they take possession here at the start of the second half, and they're going to want to march it down the field. They're going to have that purpose to get in there, get that mercy clock started, so they can make it a little bit of an early night tonight, and a well-deserved one at that. So
you talking about for us or them? Watch Durnan just down there along the sideline, just playing catch. He slings that ball, man.
Yeah.
Of course, I say that, and then he just floats one, just because.
Yeah.
A lot of great sponsors we need to get to before the night's over, Steve.
Yeah, let me mention a few.
Did I give you that? I did.
I'd love to. Okay. These are not the title sponsors, so these are the ones that you all have been hearing the commercials throughout the game and stuff, but we just like to point them out. Ireland Construction, On-Site Rehab, U.S. Disaster Restoration, Mid-City Lumber. Let's do Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home.
Hey, I was real quick, that Ireland Construction.
Yeah.
They were responsible for that big renovation project at the Encore. I don't know if you've been there.
I've been to the Encore,
but if you've never been there, yeah, Ireland Construction did all that work, and man, what a beautiful job they did. They took the hotel. Totally renovated the hotel and built a beautiful restaurant down there that Merlin and Don Vandervoort operate now. And boy, it's just spectacular. They did a great job. That's the guy that did all that.
Yeah, if you got a big project, hopefully they do small ones too, and give them a call. That's one of the ones they're sponsoring your football team. So, you got a need, look them up.
Sedalia Smith-Cotton is set to kick it off to the Camdenton Lakers as we resume play here in the second half in the third quarter. Thank our friends at Hy-Vee for that halftime sponsorship. This one will go pretty deep down inside the 10, fielded at about the 5-yard line there. And the return is DeMott trying to get to the wall on the other side of the field and will get tripped up at about the 18-yard line. First down and 10.
I mean, good coverage.
Twice tonight. DeMott's just been on the wrong side of the field.
Yeah, but that was...
They set up for a reverse right on one. And there was just nowhere to go, so he had to take it up left. And then this time they set up for a return right again. And he was on the left side of the field again. So, casual observation.
There you go.
I might try a return left or a middle. Durnan stays in a quarterback out of the shotgun, trips to his left, twins to his right. And we're underway here off the fingertips of DeMott. Incomplete. Second down 10. Again, DeMott throws that ball with such speed on it. I mean, he zips it.
Yeah.
But that's what you want to have happen, is to get that ball in your receiver's hands as quickly as possible and let them make a decision. DeMott goes into the backfield now out of his slot position. And they'll try it with DeMott right up the gut. Running through the tacklers right at the goal at the line of scrimmage. Flag come out? What was it back there?
I'm not sure.
Probably a mouthpiece.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I saw something fly, and I think it was enough for the first down. DeMott has been running hard tonight. That one good enough for the first down from Pacific Pools, and it moves the chains. Third quarter brought to you by Como Connect. And they fake it to DeMott. And Durnan's throw is caught by Borbay along the sidelines. It'll move the chains once again for another Pacific Pools first down. Out across the 40-yard line to the 41-yard line. Just underway here in the second half, and it looks like more of the same. Durnan trips left, twins right. Quick throw, Hare caught out on the left side and working his way toward the sideline. Nice hand shiver. Good hard running by Hare. And that's why they like the kid so much. He's just never done.
I mean, he's fighting like they're down by 7, Denny, up by 31.
If you're playing football for the Camdenton Lakers, you better, or you'll be sitting on the bench. First down and 10, another Pacific Pools first down, and Durnan back to work after the completion to Hare, good for about 14 yards. DeMott takes the handoff right side, running hard, pushing the pile, good for about a 6-yard pickup on first down. Starting to mix it up a little bit with the run now with DeMott, and I think that might be more so to kind of control a little bit of clock, Steve. You know, let's use a little bit more of this. It's been successful, and they got him to jump. Hard count by Durnan, and it'll cost Sedalia Smith-Cotton 5 yards and another Camdenton Laker first down, brought to you by Pacific Pools. Infraction stops the clock at 10:28. They reset the chains. Out of the shotgun, Durnan pumps left. Now looks right. Got a man open. Got him beat.
Open.
And caught by Borbay at the 2. Somebody missed an assignment. And Borbay slipped behind the defender. Nice throw from Durnan. And here come the Hogs.
Boy, that was a beautiful pass. It hung up just a little bit, or I think Borbay scores on that one. But 32 yards on the completion, Denny.
Well, Durnan's aware, certainly. DeMott on the Wildcat into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakers. Off right tackle. And a 2-yard run makes our score 37-0. Now the mercy clock will start up. After this, will they try a 2-point conversion again, or will they just kick it?
I think they're giving up on the 2-pointers, Denny. I think they're just going to kick this one.
DeMott to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 38-0. All Lakers. Back with more in a moment. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Faith, dedication, and discipline are the Bill of Rights for Central Fitness, a Patriots gym. Central Fitness, a Patriots gym, grants freedom like our Constitution to work out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 3 specific rooms for cardio, weights, and stretching, all in a clean atmosphere with showers available for the workout before work. Athletic training program with age groups and adult programs offered this fall with certified NAMS trainer. Limited time slots available before and after school. Central Fitness, a Patriots gym, is a proud supporter of Camdenton Lakers. Look them up online, Instagram, and Facebook. Across from Hewlett's.
Welcome back inside the Kellysport broadcast booth. Denny Bunny, Steve Schneider with a scoring recap.
I tell you what, Denny, I thought that drive took longer, but it only took 1 minute and 53 seconds. They covered 82 yards on that drive in 7 plays. Borbet with a huge catch, 32 yards. DeMott runs it in on the Wildcat from that 2-yard mark. This time they go back to just kicking it, and so give them 7 points total, and we are now 38-0 with just a couple minutes gone out of
Durnan, deep kick into the end zone. Touchback. They'll spot it at the 20-yard line. Man, his foot, I've really been impressed. You know, it's not like the kid does anything else for you. Running the offense, throwing BBs out there from his quarterback position. And then he'll scramble and get you some yards. And he can kick, just as a bonus. If he needed to punt, which it didn't look like tonight he's going to get that opportunity, he also takes a short drop back and will pooch kick it for 30-40 yards. Third quarter action brought to you by Como Connect. Jackson, the quarterback. Hands off left side, nothing there. Here's the Lakers right back to where they were so dominant in the first half up on that defensive line. Second down and 8, gain of 2. That's actually positive yards, not negative. So a plus. Jackson out of the shotgun, 1 back in the backfield. Receivers both sides. Fakes the pitch, rolls out to his left, looking downfield. Ball tipped, incomplete. No, picked off by the Lakers. Lakers get great field position at the 24-yard line. I saw the ball get picked at the hit at the line of scrimmage, and I thought it was going to go dead. And the Lakers right there to intercept it and put the offense right.
With the interception, Danny, you know, you're right, that ball changed direction from tip, popped in the air, but DeMott's there, full concentration, down on the sideline. Yeah.
Brought to you by Lake Regional Optometry. This is Mix 92.7 Sports, MoSportsZone.com.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home at Lake of the Ozarks, meet the Matt Ford team with Keller Williams Realty, your trusted family-owned and operated real estate experts. With 20 years of experience, Matt Ford, along with his sons Chase and Brady, Levi Whittle, and Michael Lloyd, offer unmatched local knowledge and personalized service. From the first showing to realizing your dream, they've got you covered. Join them at their office on the square for tailgating before every Camdenton football home game. The Matt Ford team, your home team realtor.
Back, Lake with that timeout, injury to everybody's headlines, and Lake field position here on the interception at the 23-yard line of Sedalia Smith-Cotton. 8:36 left to play here in this third quarter. This being brought to you by Como Connect. Durnan brings a man in motion, resets in the slot. Sedalia showing blitz. Durnan, broken play, keeps it himself and skips out of bounds after a 2-yard pickup.
The back ran left, and he handed off right.
And he knew it as soon as it happened. He knew what to do with it and try and just salvage a couple yards, but don't take the big hit. You're just a couple of yards outside the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. Durnan to throw. Got time, got a man open, caught, and fighting for extra yardage at the end of that one. I believe it was Jennings, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Third down and 3. Need to keep the chains moving. Don't take it for granted here. Lehman comes in at a running back, and they got him to jump. Durnan so good at that hard count. Has caught teams so many times this year. Caught the Jeff City Jays, I think, 12 times.
I was watching the official on the far side, and I thought I saw him just kind of shake his head, pull the flag. I just drop it by his shoe. He's going.
And it's just a simple thing, like a new player into the game. Lehman came in at a running back. And just a little different show. He's not in the backfield all by himself, so they're wanting to get off the ball to make a tackle, maybe on the interior line, and they jump. Lehman stays in at running back. Trips left. And Lehman takes, nice run. Down inside the 5, still pushing forward. Almost another first down inside the Winter Shelton Real Estate red zone. So Lehman picks up 8 on the carry. Good hard running. Got in behind the Hogs and played hide and seek and then just followed them for 8. Down to 6:30 left here in the third quarter. Mercy clock is in effect. It's a 38-0 lead. 35 trips the mercy clock. Trips to the left side. Lehman stays in at running back. And here comes Borbet in motion. They fake the jet sweep. Lehman gets the call and gets pushed forward for about to the original line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down and 3. Timeout on the field. Timeout brought to you by the Ed Schmidt team at eXp Realty. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Attention all contractors, homeowners, and equipment enthusiasts. United Rentals has everything you need. That's right. And if they don't, they'll go to work to find it or order the piece of equipment that you need. With one of the largest fleets in the country, they carry everything from man lifts and telehandlers to skid steers and excavators. United Rentals not only rents, they sell used equipment as well. Looking for equipment service? Look no further than United Rentals to take care of your fleet. Take Highway 42 to Blue Ridge Road. United Rentals, helping you build the future.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium in beautiful Camdenton, Missouri. Denny Bunny with Steve Schneider. Lakerland is on fire tonight, man. They have packed this stadium, and for good reason. They're supporting their Lakers. But there's not...
I'm looking out the window, Denny. I don't see any.
Not any seats. Maybe across the way there, on the Smith Cotton side of the field, you'll see some available seating, but on the larger side of the stadium, where it's from the 20 to the 20, there are no open seats.
And I don't think the student section has sat down all night. They're all on their feet.
Kind of like a Duke basketball game.
There you go.
Cameron Crazies jumping up and down. Durnan to throw on 3rd down and 4. Got a man caught in the end zone. That's Hare. What a night he's having. I'm telling you, after the game he had last week, to come back and be this dialed in, this focused, I'm thinking about Hare for the trusted choice. Mills & Sons Insurance Player of the Game.
He's got my vote so far, Denny.
Have a night, young man.
Give him 6 catches, 69 yards, an 11.5 average with 2 touchdowns now.
Touchdown makes it 44-0. D'Amato to attempt the extra point. Good hold, kicks up, kicks good. 45-0. Lakers on a roll. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
KLOZ Eldon.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
Watching this kid from the Camdenton ROTC's got to do 45 push-ups, and he's on the board. The kids are holding high above in the air, so everybody's watching. They're all counting. Now you got the Laker football team cheering him on to get the 45 points, and he just rolls over.
Yeah, it truly is a mercy clock for him. I bet he was really upset with that interception in the short field. He knew what was coming.
Oh, the kid, he's going to regret that tomorrow. Deep kick will be fielded at the 1-yard line. Here comes Sedalia Smith. Cotton's got a seam. It's a 25 down at the 27. And a nice tackle. Levi Lehman, the running back, on special teams, doing a nice job. Waiting the Smith. Special teams play brought to you by High Brothers Lumber. And Jackson hands off straight up the gut. Got about 5 yards before the Lakers just surround the ball carrier and take him to the ground at the 31-yard line. 2nd down and 5. 4:45 left. Mercy clock in effect. We'll continue to run. Second half should be very quickly played, Steve. It's just about 9 o'clock. You're listening to KLOZ Eldon, Lake of the Ozarks, and MoSportsZone. Handoff left side this time. Boy, nothing there. Wow. Lakers all over that. Andy Diaz-Rios. Boy, that front line defensively is having a night.
That is the 9th tackle for loss in this game, Denny.
3rd down and 7. They lost 2 yards on that particular play. Under 4 minutes left to play here in this third quarter. This is being brought to you by Como Connect. High snap. Jackson handles it, gets the pass out, caught, and real close to the first down marker. This might move the chains. For Sedalia Smith Cotton, official says run that mercy clock. 4th down, he stepped out of bounds prior to gaining enough yards for the first, so it's 4th down and 2, go for it. What do you got to lose here? Down 45 zip. It's going to be a quick night anyway. So Jackson out of the shotgun. Got the Lakers to jump. They're all pointing at the left tackle. Yeah, might have been an illegal procedure against Smith Cotton.
And that's what I think you're going to get out of this, Denny.
Lakers all stood up immediately and pointed at the left tackle. It's offsides against the Lakers. Boy, I thought I saw movement too, Steve. 3:05 left. It's a 1st down for Sedalia Smith Cotton.
They haven't had too many of those tonight.
Wind the clock. And they do. So Jackson out of the shotgun once again. Receivers both sides. Looks right, throws right, incomplete. That's footsteps. He was hearing footsteps and just took his eye off the ball. So Emmanuel Neal, intended receiver, just didn't come down with it. 2nd down 10. Boy, how would you like to be the 3rd string quarterback, Jackson, playing this Camdenton Laker defense?
Well, it's one series at a time. That's the way you got to approach it. They're saying, hey, they're just trying to win this series.
2nd down 10. Handoff inside. A little bit of running room. Lakers converge and dropped after about a 2-yard pickup as his knee went down. 2:05 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Tough going for Sedeji, Camdenton Laker defense. Just not getting it tonight.
53 total.
This is starting to look reminiscent of that Jeff City game.
Yeah.
Just total domination. Caught out in the flats and some running room and a 1st down for Sedelia Smith. After the reception, and he picked up enough for another Pacific Pools 1st down. Down to 1:20. Left here in the 3rd. Dick came to the for Camdenton. Jackson goes back to work with the Sedelia Smith Cotton Tigers. Handoff right up the gut. Got some running room. Nice dancing right at the line of scrimmage, but here's that awesome Laker pursuit. 4 or 5 men in on the tackle after a gain of 12. Pretty shifty running back.
I tell you what, is decent. That was their longest play from scrimmage so far tonight. I'm sorry, 2nd longest. That was good for 12 yards. They just haven't had many of those tonight.
The Lakers get a little bit smaller. They start bringing in their JV players. And the handoff goes right up the gut. Some running room. And inside the 20, down to about the 15-yard line. There's the running back, Staten, who has not been able to get anything going all night against the Camdenton Lakers. Finally finds a little bit of daylight against this JV squad for the Lakers. Handoff. Again, they'll try the interior. Now he bounces it outside on the left side. A gain of 7 before he's knocked out of bounds. Staten again on the carry. Timeout called on the field. Timeout brought to you. Oh, check that. It's not a timeout. It's the end of the third quarter. But I like Ed Schmidt anyway, so we'll say he was responsible for that. Realty. This is Mix92.7.com.
Tradition runs in the family. Family vacation, family Sunday dinner, and family holiday gatherings. Lake of the Ozarks boaters find top quality boats and service at Kelly's Port. The same owner and manager for over 40 years. Now that's a tradition. Start your own family tradition on a new Regal boat or Bennington pontoon, backed by highly trained and certified technicians. Kelly's Port on Business 54 in Osage Beach, the marina on Dude Ranch Road, or online kellysport.com. Book your winterization now.
Welcome back. One more quarter to play. Fresh 12 minutes on the board. And Sedelia Smith Cotton knocking on the door in the Winter Shelton Real Estate Red Zone. Ball's at about the 9-yard line. And the Lakers come out in defense. Again, this is their younger set of talent out there for the Camdenton Lakers. A little bit smaller than that starting lineup. Jackson, hands off right side. Ooh, hit. Good gang tackling by the Lakers. Third down and about 2. Gain of 1 on the carry for Staten. Clock winding, just underway here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is being brought to you by the Motor Hut. Full line steel dealer, along with some Gravely mowers. Good stuff over there and good people. 3rd down and 2 now for Sedalia Smith Cotton. Handoff right side, right up the gut, stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but did he squirm forward enough for the first down? I don't think he got it. I think he's about a half-yard shy. Brings up 4th down for Sedalia Smith Cotton. Boy, I don't know what they said to this group that's on the field for the Camdenton Lakers in that timeout, but they got to their attention. They are making it tough going. 4th down and 1 for Sedalia. Handoff, left side, running room through the middle, and touchdown. Sedalia Smith Cotton finally gets on the board with 10:46 left to play. 45-6 our score now. Good for Sedalia Smith Cotton. You get a little bit of something, you know?
That's right, Denny.
Something to play with there. I doubt we'll see Carson Durnan back on the field, the quarterback for the Lakers, on the ensuing kickoff. I think it'll probably be Knipp taking over the helm. He's a very capable quarterback. Left-hander. Kicks up, and the kick is plenty good. Wow, he's got a foot on him. Well, what would he try a 38-yarder earlier and kind of pulled it way left, but it makes our score now 45-7. Lakers over Sedalia Smith Cotton back in 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
Heart attacks don't follow a 9-to-5 schedule. And neither do we. At Lake Regional, a full heart attack response team is on call day and night. It's a demanding job. But then again, we never mind being woken up by our neighbors. Lake Regional Health System. Our commitment runs deep.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action being brought to you by the Motor Hut in Camdenton. I'm Denny Bunny inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth with my partner Steve Schneider and a scoring recap.
Hey, 12 plays, 73 yards. Congratulations, Smith Cotton on the board. Coy Harmon with a 7-yard run. The extra point plenty good. 10:46 to go in the game, and it is now 45-7.
Good kickoff. Will go into the end zone. Touchback. And the Lakers will start at their 20-yard line. And you're going to see a bunch of fresh jerseys for the Lakers. Again, if Knipp is the quarterback, he's very capable of moving this ball club downfield. And here come the Lakers out onto the field. They got smaller. Looks like they went through the rinse cycle one too many times. That is Quentin Knipp, the quarterback, with trips to his right, Twins left. And a quick throw. Strike out in the flats, caught, and a gain of 1. Give him 2. 2nd down and 8. Good pursuit by Sedalia Smith Cotton. But you see how quickly Knipp got that ball out of his hands. They coach that, and they don't waste any time. It's not like you floated underneath them. They just zip that ball out there. Knipp's got a pretty strong arm. Game was actually 3, so it's 2nd down and 7. Twins both sides with a running back behind Knipp. Run it. Oh, nice little move at the line of scrimmage. 3 yards, so a gain of 4 on the carry for Carter Butts. 3rd and 3. This is a big first down for Knipp. Keep the momentum going. And an official timeout on the field, called it 8:50 for what?
He's getting one of the players, motioning number 16 for Smith Cotton over to the sideline.
Might have been a chin strap issue.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, he's tugging on his helmet.
Yeah. And good for the official.
Yeah,
pick up a potential safety problem and shutting the play down and getting that corrected.
Here come the Lakers. 8:50 left to play. Give him the sign to wind it. There it is. Finally, clock moves down to 8:40. Knipp to throw. Knipp. He's got some people open over the middle. Oh, good defensive play. Number 46 for Smith Cotton makes a great play. That's Ryden Curry. So Curry comes up big, and it's 4th down and 3. We're going to go for it here.
It looks like that's what they're going to do.
Well, Knipp, I think, is also capable of just a little pooch kick. Try and get Sedalia Smith Cotton to jump. But now they line up in their punt formation. Yep. It's going to be Forbes to kick. Boy, a little rough snap back there. Wow, caught it on the fly. That was almost like a pass.
Number 5, Nate Forbes on the punt.
So Nate Forbes punted it. And it was downed immediately by one of the Lakers running downfield. Just caught it on the fly.
We'll take over at their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10.
7:30 left to play. Love these late substitutions. I'll try and pick them up for you. Got a new nose guard in Logan Spage. 6'1", 350.
That's a big boy.
I'm not sure that's 5XL like Capital City, but it's probably a 4. 6:55. Sedalia Smith Cotton taking their time getting up to the line of scrimmage, and clock's running. Not that it's going to make a difference. It's all academic, but man comes in motion, and they'll try a run play right up the middle. Good hard running, still on his feet across midfield, and brought down finally.
Ian Jackson handoff to the Marcus Sims.
Number 17 on the tackle. Schiffelbein, Drake Schiffelbein. Caught him from behind, was able to wrangle him to the ground. First down, Pacific Pools first down for Sedalia Smith Cotton. 6:10 left to play.
First and 10 Tigers for the Lakers, 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Jackson takes the snap high, hands off to his running back. Through the line of scrimmage, looking for some daylight, and another big gainer of about 15. I don't know where this kid was earlier.
Marcus Sims, I was going to say the same thing. All of a sudden, the running game for Smith Cotton has got a little bit of life to it.
DeMarcus Sims came from out of nowhere and is making his presence felt. Just a sophomore running back at 6'1", 180. Timeout on the field brought to you by Ed Schmidt and eXp Realty. This is Mix92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Where'd you get that grin? Right above your chin.
Andy's Autumn of Awesome is here, and so are my hand-dipped caramel apples. Made the old-fashioned way with Granny Smith apples and creamy caramel. Try double-dipped, roasted pecan or Reese's Pieces for a delicious dip back in time. Now at Andy's Frozen Custard.
With a smile at Andy's, top your day. With a smile at Andy's, top your day.
Welcome back to Bob Shore Stadium. Denny Benny, Steve Schneider for the final 5:49. Sedalia Smith Cotton starting to threaten here on the heels of DeMarcus Sims, a sophomore running back. And Steve, this kid's put together.
I'm telling you, Denny, I'm like you. Where was he the first half?
I don't know. Oh, he can get to the right. It can fly. To the corner he goes, and out of bounds at the 20-yard line. right at the 20, so it'll move the chains. It's enough for the first down. And a Winter Shelton Real Estate Group red zone first down. First down brought to you by Pacific Pools. 5:20 left to play. Tell you, Sedalia Smith Cotton's taking plenty of time getting up to the line of scrimmage and getting in from the sideline. Here come the Lakers. Wow. Yeah. Marcus Sims on the carry, throws a right hook at the point of contact. And give Camdenton credit, they just stayed with their tackle and waited for the troops to come in and help finish that one at the end. Loss of 3, second down and 13. Steve, I don't know where this kid's been all night.
No, I'm with you. And he's taking it to the outside, too. And he's fast enough to get out there.
Jackson hands off. Sims gets to the corner. And the Lakers get a hand on him and stop him after about a 2-yard gain. Third down 11. Keep in mind, this is the Laker JV squad that's on the field right now. And this DeMarcus Sims is a handful, man. 4:05 left to play. Camdenton up 45-7. And the Lakers JV tries to finish this one out. On third down 11, we'll see if Jackson wants to go to the air or hand off to Sims again. I think I'd stick with Sims. Of course, everybody's keying on him. And they'll go to the air. Sims open. Fake the handoff to him, and now he gets the first down, puts his head down to the 5-yard line. He's the best running back Sedalia's got.
Well, he's clipping it off at a 5.5-yard average per carry, Denny, and where the rest of the team is just over 3.
I don't know that he has that success against Camdenton's varsity.
Well, that's a good point.
I mean, you come in late in the game and you got the JV kids out there, and half of them are out of position because you're trying to get kids playing time. Jackson hands off once again. Oh, big tackle. Lakers all over him.
Who was that on the stop?
Grossman on the stop. Crossman, excuse me.
That might be worth some hardware at the end of the game, Denny. That was a good hit.
Keaton Crossman on the tackle. That was a big one. Up for an Andy's jackhammer, hit of the game. And they'll try and throw. Flags fly everywhere. They saw something on the outside there, and maybe Sedalia Smith Cotton jumped. 2:22 left in the ball game. Clock's going to stop on this infraction. Now they say wind the clock.
Illegal procedure call against Smith Cotton.
Well, they'll back them up a little bit. Signal is given to start the clock, still at 2:22. And the Lakers really would like to keep Smith Cotton out of the end zone here, playing for some pride with this JV squad. It's second down, goal to go from the 11-yard line.
Well, the other thing, a score would stop the mercy clock.
Jackson takes a snap, hands off Sims. Sims got all kinds of running room going to his left. Lakers there in pursuit and drop him at the 5-yard line. Crossman again on the stop. Keaton's having a night. He's a big kid.
We'll bring up a third down. Third and 5 for the Tigers from the Lakers.
Crossman at 5'9". No, check that. 6'1", 200. It's a nice linebacker in high school. Jackson rolling out to his right, wanting to throw. Giving chase to the right corner, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Sedalia. Good for them. That makes it 45-13 with 1:16 left to play. Crossman may be getting a little more playing time after what he's done here tonight, Steve.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
I'm with you. I think he's up for the jackhammer hit of the game from Andy's Frozen Custard.
Heck of a hit against, he was outsized. Because DeMarcus Sims a lot bigger than he is, and he just pushed him back and put him on the ground.
Sims at 6'1", 180. They're going to go for 2 here. And to throw, nothing doing there. Lakers came in flying off the corner and took them down. 2-point conversion fails, keeps our score at 45-13. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Porter's Ace is committed to helping our neighbors and our communities. And because we're in the neighborhood, we can deliver anything you need. So shop in store or online for whatever your home or yard needs. Choose from top brands like Milwaukee, Steel, Traeger, and Benjamin Moore. Then pick up in store, curbside, or we'll deliver your order right to your home. What you need in stock with the people who know how to help. Porter's Ace in Lori, and now in Osage Beach. Porter's, we're here to help.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to Laker Stadium, Bob Shore Stadium, oh so happily called. I'm Dunny Bunny alongside Steve Schneider. 45-13 our score. Wave your hands in the air, Steve.
No, I do not do that. Okay. I got burned on YMCA back in the day. Okay, I don't do that anymore. 9 plays, 66 yards. Gavin Jackson with a 5-yard run for Sedalia's second consecutive touchdown. Puts it at 45-13 with the missed extra point. A minute 16 to go in the game.
High kick will come down inside the 10-yard line. Fielded there. I believe that's Butts on the return. Around the right side, getting to the sideline. Knocked out of bounds. Southwick on the return. Excuse me, I called Butts. I thought I saw it too. It was 22 versus 28, but Southwick on the return. Gets the Lakers decent field position out to about the 20-yard line. They'll start there. First down and 10. 1:06 left to play. Starters are pretty much out for the Lakers the rest of the way. Will be Knipp, the quarterback. Twins to both sides. I think that's Carter Butts, the running back, and he'll get the call. Left side, hit behind the line of scrimmage and driven back. A loss of 1 on the carry. Under a minute left to play. Second down, 11 for the Lakers. Such an impressive night, though, for the Lakers, Steve. They just couldn't do anything wrong other than their extra point attempts. And you went for 2 2-point conversions. Those both failed. Other than that, they'd only missed 1 extra point attempt. Down to 35 seconds. Knipp doing a nice job running this offense. And another running back in behind him now. I think that's Lucas Routh. Routh will get the call. Right side, bounces off a tackler. And down after about a 2-yard gain. That should do it. 12 seconds left. I saw the 4. It was not Routh, excuse me.
No, that was Zayden Rusevich, number 45.
Took the tackler head on, and that's going to be all she wrote. Lakers impressive tonight with a win over Sedalia Smith Cotton, 45-13. We'll be back with the post-game show in a moment, right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Celebrate 40 years in business and smooth sailing with Econolift, your trusted partner for 40 years. Their top-notch boat lifts are crafted for the roughest waters, ensuring your vessel stays safe and secure with the best trained crew at your service. They'll lift your boating experience to new heights. Choose Econolift, where quality meets durability for 40 years. Smooth seas start with Econolift because your boat deserves the best.
Where there's smoke, there's barbecue. Hi, I'm Greg Dierberg. You heard that right. No liquid smoke flavor at Dierberg's. It's all smoked fresh with apple and cherry wood at each one of our stores. From brisket and wings to my personal favorite, smoked salmon. If you can smoke it, Bob's Barbecue has it. It's time to rethink your BBQ and try something truly extraordinary. Stop by and see what's smoking today. It's fresh, it's friendly, and for slow smoke barbecue, it's Dierberg's.
Locally owned since 1979. It's Hi Brothers Lumber Company.
Hi, brother. Good morning, Carpenter Joe.
Morning, hi, brother. Oh, man.
Say, what's the problem, Carpenter Joe? You don't look happy with those 2x4s.
2x4s? Hi, brother. These 2x4s wouldn't count for driftwood.
Joe, let's get you to Hi Brothers Lumber Company. Always handpicked premium lumber by a real pro, not some Joe.
Old South 5 in Camdenton.
Every day, your Jefferson City and Osage Beach Hy-Vee pharmacies are committed to your health and wellness. If you're enrolled in Medicare Part B, Medicare Advantage plans, and most commercial plans, they'll cover up to 8 over-the-counter COVID-19 tests per month at no cost through Hy-Vee. Most plans cover these costs and no prescription is required. Stop in at your Osage Beach or Jefferson City Hy-Vee pharmacy and see the helpful pharmacy staff today.
Life comes at you fast, sometimes too fast. Should have remembered the golden rule. No, not that one. Golden Rule Insurance. Call them for personal lines of insurance for home, auto, life, boat, and RV. And the best part is, when you bundle, you can save actual money. Golden Rule staff are educated and trained to ensure their customers have the very best service. Find personal lines of insurance that work for you. You can find them on Osage Beach Parkway in Osage Beach. Golden Rule Insurance Agency. Coverage you need, people you trust.
I'm Brett Edson with Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. My family has called Camden County home for 8 generations. Our firm's roots run deep too. In 1929, our predecessor, Banks & Woolery, moved the original funeral home from Old Lynn Creek to the square in Camdenton. In 1955, the Reed family relocated to the present location on North Highway 5. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home has continued that legacy with personalized distinction for over 2 decades. Our caring and capable team stands ready to meet your needs at Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton.
I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners. He is gone.
Game analysis, stats, and more. It's the Camdenton Lakers postgame show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix92.7.
Back to more feel-good variety.
Camdenton Stadium, Bob Shore Stadium. I'm Denny Bunny alongside Steve Schneider. We're in the Kellysport broadcast booth. And, Steve, we got lots to talk about. A lot of good stats to share.
Oh, yeah, Denny. The defense, of course, now I'm going to read off some stats for Smith Cotton and understand that pretty much the most of that fourth quarter after the emergency clock went into effect was the JV basically out there on defense. So you're going to see some bigger numbers than you would have otherwise. But Smith Cotton with 113 yards on the ground, 68 through the air, 181 yards total. 9 completed passes between the two quarterbacks, Dak Whisker and Gavin Jackson, but both their touchdowns came on the ground. Gavin had a touchdown, and then Coy Holman, one of the bright spots for the running game, 7 carries, 29 yards, and a touchdown. And then DeMarcus Sims when he came in. Now, again, granted, he's coming in against the JV, but still, young man ran good. He ran hard, 6 carries, 27 yards, 4.5-yard average. So the varsity Hogs shutting Smith Cotton. It's like I don't have cotton in my mouth, okay? Because if I had cotton in my mouth, I would have been able to say it. Okay, so what I did there, huh? Carson Durnan, another great game for him, and of course, again, he played just about 3 quarters, and that was it. Not even 3 quarters. 280 yards on 32 attempts. He was 22 of 32, 280, 3 touchdowns for a QB rating of 127.1. And Quentin Knipp was in there towards the end. They did most of the running then, but he was still 1 of 2 for 3 yards for him, and got some good play time. Through the air, you've got Deontay Hare. What a game! 6 catches, 69 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And then like we talked about, you got Michael Machino, 5 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown. He also had a touchdown on the ground. DeMott, 3 catches, 36 yards, but he also had 54 yards rushing on 9 carries, and 3 of those 4 touchdowns, Denny. So, a lot of standout players tonight. 352 yards total for the Lakers offense. 283 through the air and 69 on the ground, a typical Laker football game. But, in a game where we ran the score up, pretty quick, we'll give Smith Cotton the last 2 scores against the JV. And, good for them. Nobody likes to come away with a shutout, especially after their last week's game, getting shut out 50-0. Then coming out here and being able to at least put a couple scores up on the board, makes that bus ride back to Sedalia a lot easier.
Steve, post-game coverage is being brought to you by High Tech Auto Body. Had any experience there?
Oh, yeah. When I buy the cars from Hewlett, okay, and then 20 years later, I might have to have it picked up, okay? Yeah. But no, High Tech Auto Body is a great operation. If you have any needs to have a car towed, body repair, any of that kind of stuff, it works great.
Good bunch of guys.
Yes, it is.
As all our sponsors are. We're going to stick around, hopefully have an interview, and we're going to be doing it old school, as they say, as we've got a wireless microphone issue, and we're going to try and do it with a cell phone if we can make that happen. So stand by. We'll have that for you when we come back. And the Hy-Vee, well, hang on. We might have it before we come back. We'll just do it right now if we can. And, Steve, you got this. Daniel Edson standing by with the head coach, Par Pitts. Go ahead, Daniel.
Hey, victorious Coach Par Pitts here tonight. Just a great atmosphere we talked about before the game. Lots of people here. You got alumni. You've got kids all over the place. How good does it feel to be back home? It feels awesome. Playing in front of your hometown, your student body. They did an amazing job, showed up tonight, and we're into the game. I could feel their energy. I know our guys could, too. The alumni was amazing. Just seeing the guys I watched as a young person, just was an awesome event. Great testament to just the pride that still lives. It's not dead at all. Just talk about the game in general, offensively, defensively. It felt like just complete control the whole time. How well does that prepare you for next week against a very tough opponent in Elias? Well, we felt like we improved in the areas we needed to. Red zone scoring was much better. We did a good job doing our job on defense, tackled well. But really, it's continuing to do that and not as much about what they're going to do. We've got to be able to sort of set the tone. We know we're playing a really good team. Scored 90 points last week, and I'm sure they had a bunch of points this week. They're going to be good, so we got to be prepared, play physical, play smart, and I like our chances here at home. Many times we played Elias here at home, and it's a fun, exciting atmosphere. What I didn't realize, and now we are 22-0 against Smith Cotton. Give me that information. Get on here and tell people how important it is for them to come out next week. Final question, let's get the people out here and be ready to face Elias. Yeah, come out. It's going to be an awesome night. We're going to have 2 really awesome football teams out there going at it. And really, there's not much more pure than guys going out there playing for their hometown. Coach Pitts, thanks for your time. Thanks, buddy. Another victorious win for Coach Pitts. Guys, next week is a true testament to the whole season. Not quite in the middle. It'll be huge. Elias, everybody that's listening, come on back out. That was great energy. Our dancers were on fire. Our band was on fire. Student section was there. RTC, football players, Denny Benny, 92.7. Back to you guys.
Boy, Daniel's having all kinds of fun, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Just on old school like we used to, Steve, on
back
the
in the
radio.
day.
Yeah.
I remember a broadcast. You did the entire broadcast on a flip phone. Okay, yes, we had some equipment.
Yeah, from Blair Oaks.
From Blair Oaks, that's right.
Had some issues, and thanks for hanging out with me that night, because I did the whole thing.
Yeah, Franco took off. He goes, well, I'm out. Nothing for me to do. And
so he got to halftime. I said, you got to give me a break, man.
Yeah.
I was not done talking.
I think I told a couple dad jokes. I can't remember. But
I'm sure they were.
But no, that was what a great game for the Camdenton Lakers. We've gone over the stats and everything. Elias is going to be what we're looking forward to next week. That's not going to be a joke. Elias is going to come. They're going to come to play. So it's going to have to be all 4 quarters, and every man, every play next week to pull away with that win against Elias.
It's going to be one in the trenches, and the Hogs got to bring it all, man, next week against Elias, because they are dominant up front, and you just have to be ready to play. Maybe some blitz packages. We'll see how Coach Pitts draws it up next week. But certainly glad to be a part of this broadcast with you, Steve. It's been a great night of Camdenton Laker football. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next week against Elias. For Jonah Dietrich, Charles upstairs, Chris Boom Boom Cannon back at the studios. That's Steve Schneider. I'm Denny Benny.
Don't forget sister down there on the floor.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
little sister.
Okay, we got a little sister on the floor helping us out. Okay,
helping us out. Are you done?
I am.
Are you done picking kids out of the crowd?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. That's a wrap from Camdenton.